games that's on like console platforms, I do get them physical because I need to have them physical.
I did not know you did that.
Hardhead, I swear to God, on everything I love, bro, I had no idea you were still buying physical discs. I really didn't. Like, I
didn't
really
either.
So I promise you, I'm buying that Halo on PS5 because the fact that it even exists
Well, yeah, that's
is
a collector's
amazing.
copy. Honestly, that's a collector's copy for sure.
Like, how do you not buy Halo on PS5? You got to have a physical copy of that.
Yes.
Because I'm not a console warrior, so I don't
It's not
care about
about
none of that shit.
It's
no,
not
but
even
it's not
that.
even
It's
a
the fact that it's a
console
Halo
warrior
game
thing.
on PlayStation. That's a collector's
Yeah,
copy.
it's just I don't even know the right. I can't think of the right word. There's a word
It's
for
legendary.
it. No. It's like a word for it that like it's funny that this even happened. This is like it's taboo. It's a taboo thing that
It's
shouldn't
almost like
exist.
a capsule piece, almost. It's a time capsule.
It's something that shouldn't exist. The fact that it even exists, like I have to have this. It's just ridiculous.
So
It's that
Hardhead,
taboo.
so you don't game share with people?
Hell yeah, game share.
So how the fuck? So they get it. So what do you choose to buy physical? This is crazy, bro. So you don't buy
I have
physical. So you want? Go ahead.
I was gonna say I have the platforms for the exclusive games. That's the only reason I really have any of the other platforms that's not PC. Even PlayStation. The only reason I'm even still using my PlayStation is for games like 2K because they don't have a PC presence and the first party PlayStation games. Oh, and obviously fucking GTA because GTA not gonna be on PC.
Okay,
If I want a game day one, I'm gonna go to where the game's at. That's always been my thing. I feel like most people do that. If you want a game that bad, you just go to where it's at. Simple as that. Even though PlayStation hasn't made a game that I really wanted day one in a long time, I still keep my PlayStation for when I do want those games day one. Like if the next Sekiro came out and they said that bitch was only on PlayStation, I'm going to buy a PlayStation copy. As simple as that.
All right, so I am live now. So PlayStation is ending production on physical disc January 2028. And earlier on other markets, I didn't really look. One was Mexico, one was whatever. But I feel like everybody here knows this shit was coming. I don't think this is like, I swear to God, this is not a surprise. This shouldn't be a surprise for anybody. Like, I understand it's the console, it's part of consoles and people buy steelbooks and shit like that, but I feel like this was coming sooner or later. I didn't think this soon. I really didn't think this soon, but I seen it coming. I mean, I think we all seen it coming. I mean, look what's going on, bro. I mean, this shit is crazy, bro. I just can't believe that. I'm more mad about the Vita shit and the PS3. I've been digital since the PS4, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been digital since the PS4. I don't know about you guys. So Hardhead, you still buying discs and shit? Like you still running out to the store? You still waiting in line?
I wouldn't say waiting in line. It's just I will if it's a game I want physically, I get it physically. I couldn't really explain to you other than what I've already said about my logic between what games I buy digitally and what games I buy physically. Because my main platform is PC now. Even though I was mainly on PlayStation all the way up until the beginning of the PS5 generation. Once 2021 hit, I saw the writing on the wall and I got out as quick as I could. I'm like, okay, I'm switching my main platform to PC because this shit is dead. I've always had a PC and I've always gamed on PC, but it wasn't my main platform until like 2021. But once that switch happened, I realized, like I say, I saw the writing on the wall a long time ago. I was like, PlayStation just is not about to be the place for me no more. So every once in a while, they'll make a game that I want, and I'll go buy that game physically. I have a physical copy of God of War 2018. What else do I have? We got physical copies of Horizon. Funny enough, I'm trying to remember. And for reference, the last physical game I bought, like I told you, is Tamagotchi Life. If it's a game I know I need it physically, I'm gonna get it physically.
So you're not buying everything physical. You're just buying the certain ones that mean. So like you say, you're gonna buy Halo physical because it's like a milestone.
It's a taboo thing. It's so taboo. Like how do you just not get it? It's just crazy. You have to have it just to be able to look at it like this shit really say Halo with a PS5 logo at the top of it.
Brother, so What are your thoughts on this? Do you think you remember Sony did this a while back with the whole Vita PS3 store shutting down, and then they what they do? They postponed it. They like, oh,
They
we
walked
heard.
it back a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what was the issue at first, to where they had to walk it back some. But I think they just wouldn't let you buy games no more on PS3. But they also, I think at one point they was trying to take your library away from you too, to where you couldn't re-download games. I think that's what it was. I'd have to look it up because I don't remember.
Brother, this
I think
is
it was.
unfortunate, bro. This really is, honestly. Like, this is not. I know PC gamers been buying, digital forever. I've been buying digital just because of the game share element. But at the end of the day, bro, I always was someone that was, pushing for physical media. Bro, behind me, chat, I got a bunch of physical media, bro. Like, yeah, I'm all digital this generation because of game share and shit like that. And convenience, let's be honest, it's a little easy to just go to the store, boom, down. But at the end of the day, bro, I collect physical, and I think this is fucking unfortunate. This is really this sucks. Like, for me, I'm not too bothered by it. Like I said, I've been digital for a while, but I understand the people that fucking want to go out there and build their library, and because you never know when the server shut down and PlayStation says we're done and the lights cut off, brother. Like, that shit, bro. Like, it's over. You know what I mean? So, like, we're renting these games when you
And
get it.
that's a part of the.
No, go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say that's really the main issue with it, Blaze. It's like the problem is game preservation. That's what it's all about. That's what it's always been about. On PC, we don't have to worry about that. The only games we have to worry about that with is the games that come from the greedier publishers that put DRMs in the game to keep us from keeping a physical a hard copy of the game somewhere, to where even if they removed it from the servers, we still have access to it. But with PlayStation doing this, we are literally losing a whole era of game preservation. These PS6 games will not be preserved in any way. There will be no way to get these PS6 games in 10 years from now. Once they shut down the PS6, all the games are digital. If they say, you know what, we don't want you to access the store no more. We might let you keep some of your downloads, but that's it. Unless somebody jailbreaks the PS6, nigga, we're done. That's it. We're about to enter a whole era where games will not be preserved anymore. We won't have access to
I mean,
future
they'll
games
be access.
past their release point.
You'll be able to get them on PC, but listen. So how does this affect other? Sony got to have information.
If you get in my way, I will bust a cap in your ass.
There's cap. But Sony got to have information. They're looking at the Xbox coming out. You know that's going to be all digital box. Especially if they're going that whole PC route, right? It's going to be a digital box. So they're getting that. And at the end of the day, bro, people thinking this is about cost. This is about manufacturing. And yeah, that has some shit to do with it. But this is all about them controlling the narrative, and you know what I mean. This way, you know what I mean. Nobody can really do shit about it. They're gonna be able to control what they do, what games come out, when people play them and shit like that. It sucks. And Cassie, I know you have a fucking huge fucking library of games, a huge library of games.
Yeah, I got a wall. I got multiple virginity walls, and they're most of it is PlayStation. Honestly, it's a lot of PS2, a lot of PS4. Those two are rivaling. Oh my god, I can't speak today. They're fighting for first place, pretty much.
Fuck you, PlayStation, and fuck you, Sony.
I mean, I've been telling people for the longest, the PlayStation is going down the dark route, bro. I've been saying it. I saw it at the beginning of the generation. That's why I said, let me build my PC, get off this laptop that I was, dabbling with, and just go serious into that. Because I just saw the writing on the wall, man, and the way people would just defend this company every opportunity they got. There's nothing that's gonna stop them from pulling the wool over your eyes. So it is what it is. Gotta make the best decision for me.
This just means the PlayStation 6 will be digital only, so not backwards compatible at all.
I will say that.
Yep.
I do think the PS6 is still going to launch with some kind of physical media, because they did say 2028. The PS6 still supposed to come out next year. I don't think they're going.
You guys aren't seeing the full picture, man. You're not seeing the full picture with this.
No, I think because they also got to do backwards compatibility. If they don't do backwards compatibility, they really fucking hate PlayStation fans.
Yeah.
Why
So
do you
they
think? They're
Go
just
ahead,
gonna
my
make
bad.
you buy the games all over again. What's to stop them from saying, oh, well, you bought this physically, sucks to suck, brother. Either break out that PS5 again or buy it digitally a second time. That you're
They
not seeing the full picture. A lot of people aren't seeing the full picture. What is happening right now is that PlayStation is structuring itself so that it doesn't have to take a major loss next generation. The PlayStation 6 is going to be $1,000 plus console, and
Yep.
they are doing everything to cut back on costs, meaning fuck you in every way, shape, or form, and then tell you to eat the cost of an over $1,000 console because
Yep.
everyone's defended them this far. They're gonna take it all the way, and they're
Yep.
gonna take you all the way.
And you know
That's
what's
what it
funny
is.
about all this is I was bringing up. I said I think when did Xbox shut down the 360 store? A couple years back, right? 2024.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Yeah, basically with Xbox, they was making sure that you had access to all of the games on the Xbox Series before they shut it down.
right, but that's the thing. You can right now go on a Series X and download. I think Butch was saying this. You can go there and
Handful.
download Gears of War. You can download pretty much all the most important 360 games. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to get 2K fucking 10 and shit like that. But the important 360 games, the exclusives, you're able to purchase these games and play them on your current gen console, which is a plus, which is a big plus. This sucks. This sucks for a lot of people. I know a lot of people are in shock. I know a lot of people are going to be in disbelief over this because I mean going forward, I mean like Cassie's saying, I know people listen, bro, I love PlayStation. I fucking love PlayStation, but at the end of the day, bro, you got to call it out, bro. This is bad news, bro. This is not
Very bad news.
you can't damage control this shit, bro. This is like you know what I mean? And this is Sony. This is the people that make the disc. Like, you know what I mean? It's a fucking travesty, bro. Like it's not good. It's not good. Especially when you're trying to push a new console. You know what I mean? People get excited. They want to. I'm just thinking of my kid, bro. He's got a PS5. He's got his PS4 games. He's got his PS5 games. And when he moves to PS6, what is he gonna do?
And that's
Don't
what I
go
was gonna
with
say,
them.
Blaze. A lot of people are real short-sighted. You know, it doesn't affect me right now, type shit. But they know that they want some of these old games to be playable. There's a whole PS3 that they can't play none of those games on their current platform. They're
Exactly.
remaking
You
the
have to
whole
buy a
PS3 for you
PS3.
to be able to play them.
Well, that
That's
was the main
gonna
thing.
be PS6.
That was the main thing that was bothering me when they pulled back on PC. You didn't have to go day and date, but you could have pulled some of these old games from the PS3, PS4 library that got left behind. You could have ported them to PC for preservation, and now they're taking that away. And
Do,
now you're losing physical copies. So these will
do
just be
you
lost away to emulation at this point.
do you guys
Oh, and
think like
Blaze,
if do you guys think that if enough people complain and they're losing money off this, do you think they'll bring this back?
Nope.
No.
no.
This is a
Really?
future-proof business decision for them. This is the only way they can proceed to where they could present a potential, hey, don't jump off of the roof, shareholders situation.
Right, and Mo
Yeah.
Chocolate, they don't just wake up like this has been meetings planned, like you know what I mean. This is not a decision that they just maybe with the Vita shit they can hold on to the store a little, but the physical shit I feel like you know what I mean going forward they made deals and like you know what I mean it is what it is, bro. This is
They
what it's
getting
gonna be
rid of a
going
whole
forward.
production line. That's a whole
Straight
production
up,
line
straight
disappearing.
up.
They not going back on that.
Yeah.
And
That's
this
like
news
contracts, years in place. Yeah.
just so happened to pop up a few days right after like the
I,
GTA
I
6
don't
like pre-orders went up. So
Right.
I know
coincidence. I don't think so.
Rockstar definitely knew this was about to happen. That's why it's in a code in the box situation.
Mhm.
They
Because
saw those pre-orders and went, "It's time."
even in that PlayStation blog, it literally says like they're gonna be up to retailers like digital only format. So what does that mean? Are you saying that that's also gonna be a code in the box, or is this gonna be like a card you could download if you're still working with retailers still for like in the future? So
Hey Jazzy, I wanted to tell you, bro. It's funny because some people tried to bring up game key cards, but funny enough, game key cards are still a slight improvement over this dumbass situation PlayStation got going on. Because at
Yep.
least with game key cards, you can still give the game to somebody. It's just eventually the game key card is gonna be in the same situation as the PlayStation shit.
Explain the key
yeah,
card shit to me. Like
the The game key card is
A
essentially
fucking
where like
cardboard piece of paper with a code on it.
where you
No,
essentially
no,
like buy
no.
the game, but the only thing is you have to like download like the game itself, but it's never tied to your account.
Basically, like
It's
Microsoft
basically
does for
like
their games.
To
it's like
unlock
a
the on a
physical
cartridge.
it's like a physical license, but you can still give that physical license to somebody else. There's
Still
no
sell it.
game on it, but it's still a license.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
fucking. That's. I mean, I'm just like, so Nintendo's really gonna be the last of the Mohegans in this bitch, bro. Until it all fucking shuts down, bro.
They already made their power play. It's just that
Yeah,
they're
because
by the end of the generation, everything is going to be a key card or digital. That's it.
pretty much Nintendo just happened to be lucky, fortunate enough to release their new console like early before all this shit starting to like domino effect, essentially.
And I already seen one
Oh, and
tweet about a place that, I'm not, I didn't want to bring up his name. He's like, oh, PC used to be physical and they went away with it. No one had a problem with it. It's like, brother, this is like a whole different. Yeah, I mean, this is console fucking gaming, bro. This is like literally like, I swear the damage control is crazy, bro.
Bro,
it's
and
stupid to
like
it's
all
stupid to
these
bring
retailers too.
it's stupid to bring PC into it because on PC we already have game preservation. Literally, the niggas
Right.
y'all get mad
That's
at
right.
the most, the niggas that are pirating the games, those people are preserving those games for future generations. We will not have this issue.
Yeah,
The
because
problem
even
is
like,
on
PC, yeah.
PlayStation. And now it's gonna be fucked because all the people that bought like Marvel vs. Capcom collection that just came out a few years ago, that was only like for a PS4 disc. Are you even gonna have an option for like the PlayStation 6 digital from like Sony themselves? Either be a disc drive that you could buy separately, like with the Pro that they just released, or it's just like something like there's no clarification yet at all. Even though this just tells me that the PS6 is definitely coming out next year if they're ending production in January 2028.
What? So yeah. So how do you think? First of all, who? Everybody in here thinks the PS6 is gonna be 1,000 plus. Everybody here.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because they're definitely trying to like subsidize the cost, but they're trying to trim the fat like any way they can if they can make it like cheaper.
They're waiting for someone else to do it. In this case, the Steam box. They're like, okay, if they're doing it, then we will too.
And we all know the Helix is going to be over 1,000.
Yeah.
So let's get some of the reasons why you think this is happening. Let's hear some good viewpoints. Obviously, we know controls is the major issue here, right? They want to be able to control shit. But
for me, I think it's mostly because PlayStation wants to keep as much of the profit margins as possible. When they pulled themselves from storefronts, that's them gaining back a whole 30% or 60% that they was losing by pushing their games out on other fronts like Best Buy and shit for you to buy, and then them lose part of that money. This way, they control 100% of the profits. All of the profits go through them. That's what their main issue is. They want to make sure they can get as much profit as possible to stop this seemingly crash that's about to happen in gaming.
brother, GameStop had a fucking stroke today. The owner,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're filing for bankruptcy in a couple of years.
Because that's like one of your biggest like platforms to have physical games at your store. And
That's the other thing too. On top of what Hardhead said about trying to get that 30% back from the retail stores. On top of that too, they've been trying to kill that secondary hand market for the longest time. This way they can get rid of it. And they probably look at the statistics of all of it. It's 85 to 15% of digital versus physical. So that's why fuck it. We'll just we're the main console at this point. Either you adapt or go find
what were
somewhere
the
else to go
stats,
to.
Delta? When did you hear those stats? It was 80.
I saw, what was it? I think even Steven Totillo talked about it just now. He said back to the PS4 generation, 3 out of 10 users were buying digital games. Now in this generation, it's 8 out of 10.
Damn.
Yeah, they did say that looking at the results in the statistics, a lot more people buy digital than physical. A lot more.
Here, I'll send it to you right now, Blaze. Here, you check it out
That's
yourself.
disgusting.
You know what's so crazy?
I'm also say this
ahead,
in case I get pressed on it.
There you go.
I have been like 90% digital since PS3. That's just me though.
I've been all physical since PS3. I only buy physical.
Oh, you're in trouble, brother.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. But it's like Yeah, like almost all my friends I know, they only buy digital. It's more convenient. It's right there. You don't have to go to a midnight launch, nothing. But I like having to take my games to a friend's house and playing there. Or if I'm done with the game, I trade that game in for the next game to be cheaper. So it's just
That's really
okay.
it. The whole friends house thing, I get it, and I don't think a lot of people are doing it, but that's really it right there. Is you buy something, it's an investment. You can take that, you can do whatever you want with that. You know, it's so
Yep.
ironic when you go back to the PS4 when I think it's Yoshida sharing again. This is how
E3.
you share a game. Yeah, this is how you share games on PlayStation. It's just so
They,
funny. They were the main one, the main one pushing that shit, and Xbox was the bad guy. But like I said, I knew this was coming. I just didn't see it come. Like, I just feel like, yo, if you have PlayStation, don't you want to have good, like, you greedy bastards? Can't you have some good press going into your fucking new console launch? You know what I mean? Like
like I said, Blaze, they always make the dumbest choice imaginable. At this point, I'm expecting them to make stupid choices. And look at this, they keep doing it. So I'm not even surprised at this point.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Blaze. I think the war right now is who can get the least bad information out. All three of them have horrible information to give us within the next year. They're trying to see who can get the least bad information out, who can get attacked the least for the shit that they have to tell us going on within the next year.
Yeah, because not only that too, because digital going that because if you've noticed, like, and I've told people about this before, it's not a coincidence that this generation, as PS5 has been out for that long, there has been no like PlayStation hits or greatest hits in their
Yeah,
digital catalog like
yeah.
whatsoever. So they are not trying to like
that's a great point.
reduce costs like any means for all like the blunders that they've had this generation too with live service or even with Bungie or anything else to the point where they had to give Blue Point games like the boot. So they're not in a position to where they can like really try to sustain themselves. So they're doing all they can to like just cut costs as much as possible.
Imagine if Xbox comes out and they're like, our next console will support physical media.
That ain't
Imagine if they
happening.
did that. Well,
Xbox
They're
ain't
just
doing
gonna
that.
laugh at
I'm
it.
saying, imagine if they did, though. Imagine if they did.
It's
They're
Xbox.
gonna get
That
laughed
ain't
at.
happening.
They're
Oh
gonna get
yeah.
Guys,
laughed at. I'm gonna be honest.
I think there's another thing that a lot of people haven't considered. That's always been a general concern to me. A lot of games have been bombing, like major AAA titles, complete total fucking flops.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that this is also a power move to encourage people to just buy new shit. And a lot of this spans from a lot of studies that have been conducted. There is complete total intent to make as much older classic video games completely unobtainable. There was a study conducted in July of 2023, and they came to the conclusion from, and this is the Video Game History Foundation in partnership with the Software Preservation Network, has conducted the first ever study in 2023 on the commercial availability of classic video games. And the results are bleak. 87% of classic video games released in the United States are critically endangered. Literally 87% of video games are completely unavailable commercially for purchase. That's fucking horrifying because this is an industry that doesn't give a singular fuck of the preservation of its own history. And I think that this is yet another power move in order to get you to leave these games behind, not give a fuck about them, and just buy the latest slopper releases.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I'm
Like,
pretty sure, like, Jim Ryan and all those guys before, they don't care about their, like, old libraries at all. They don't care about that stuff. They've outright said that kind of stuff. Um, and again, I that's what sucks about them stopping PC games over there for non-live service games, is that like you could at least preserve these games. Like I don't get it. Like you could at least made a remaster, ported them, brought them over. Who cares? You know, again, it's a problem I've had for years with PlayStation. Like you just leaving like a treasure trove of old classic games you could have brought over and preserve them for people, and just preserve them in your own digital storefront even. But no, they're just gonna be left alone. And you're seeing now with the PS3 and the Vita store thing closing up as well. So yeah, it's not good at all.
I don't see myself buying the 6 anymore now. Might just stick with the PS5 Pro whenever Blaze sells me his.
Oh yeah, you gotta buy Kingdom Hearts 4 and PC, my guy.
might have to, yeah.
So you're not buying a PS6, Mo Chocolate? Come on, cut it out.
I'm saving my money for your PS6.
I will
I'm
say
sorry
this.
for your PS5 Pro. Sorry.
This is going to be a major hit to the PS6 too. I don't even know why they put this out so early. I didn't even really think about that.
Yeah, the
telling
PS5
people they
Pro
won't
right
even be able
now.
to.
I think
Better
they're
to
putting it
get
out
it
there
out
for like
now
not just
before they
for
go into the
not
marketing
just.
cycle for the
I think
PS6.
I think not just for us, but I think they're just put out for also like the publishers like themselves that actually do manufacture to print out like physical copies for PlayStation 5. Because it's like I said, it's not a coincidence that Rockstar also just happens to be like in the code in the box like physical release. So they definitely know that this was gonna happen.
Jazzy, Jack Move brought this up because they work the same way as Nintendo does, right? If you want a game to be physical, you have to go to Nintendo. You have to choose which cartridge you want to buy from them, and they give you the price for the cartridges. PlayStation works the same way with their disc. So if PlayStation is stopping it, that means Rockstar went to PlayStation and they probably gave them a price they didn't like, and Rockstar just said, "No, we're not doing that. We just gonna y'all already getting rid of the disc. We just gonna go ahead and get a head start on that."
Which is even crazier because it's like they already the discs are actually cheaper than the actual like Switch 2 cartridges by default.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Even though the game, we don't know the size of the game, but people are saying the game is rumored to be like 300 gigabytes. So it would have been on multiple discs in the first place, even though that's still not really an issue. We done seen Larian put out Baldur's Gate on multiple discs. It's not an issue.
Yeah, and they've done it before, even back on like the PS1 or even like the PS4 with like Red Dead 2 that came on 2 discs.
I mean, let me ask y'all something.
Yeah.
Would y'all stop? I mean, this is not going to stop you from gaming, right? I think a lot of people are upset, but like, no one's ever gonna fucking sit there with their wall and say, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. Everybody ends up folding. That's the problem. And I'm guilty of it too. But we all say that, you know, this is bad. Fuck the PS6. But people are like those same people. I'm not taking this. Not has nothing to do with you, Mo Chocolate. But those same people are gonna run out there and buy it. They really are. They're gonna run out there and buy it, bro.
Bro, I will gladly take my L, okay? Yes, I said I'm not buying a PS5 Pro, but now I want one, okay? I admit I am taking the L here.
Oh man.
Why do you
I don't
want
think people will stop gaming, but
30
they will
FPS
start to
bucks.
reassess things and choose another platform potentially. You know,
Yeah,
they
That's what I was gonna say. It makes
Yeah.
me more picky, even though I was already really picky about the games I played on PlayStation. It makes me even more picky to decide to play a game on PlayStation in the first place.
Yeah,
Oh
and
man,
that's
we know all y'all gonna see that shiny bald head in Intergalactic, and you're gonna be throwing your money down. Oh shit!
I mean, they're not wrong.
brother?
And if it's the last PlayStation game I ever played and it's a Naughty Dog game, I guess I won't really be mad at that.
So collector's items going forward, right? You know what I mean? When they put out these fucking $200. So you know what I mean? It used to be funny, like, yo, they're selling a collector's item with no fucking game. What are they out of their mind? Like, it's just hilarious.
Yep.
It's
And then
so funny.
they're still in the shop. They're still in the shop. But isn't like Ghost of Yote still like available? And isn't Spider-Man 2 still available to collect at the store right now?
but those had like
Spider-Man, Horizon, they were all
those
for a while.
Yeah,
That's
because
probably
they
why
got like
Wolverine didn't
steel
get
books.
one.
They all have steel books, but they don't have a disc with it. So now it's like, sheesh.
Here's
Steelbooks don't even hold CDs well. That's probably why.
I feel like everybody's upset, and this is going to be a hot topic for the podcast and videos going forward. But I think once the dust settles and the PS6 is out, people are going to forget about it, and it's going to be normalized. And you know, it you know what I mean? Unfortunately, that's just the time we're in, man. Like it's just you see music did it. This is the last industry on top of movies that are, you know, movies are going away too. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised to get that for movies soon.
With the industries you name, and we have preservation, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, Blaze. I haven't paid for a movie in forever.
That's true. You know what I mean? You can get music everywhere, and it's a lot easier to consume
Same with movies,
and play it. Yeah, it's a lot easier. It's true. That's a good point. Even if you want to emulate a game, it's harder to do. You know. Sorry, Cass. Go ahead.
I said, I'm gonna start me a little business. All right, I'm gonna start making some protective special hard hats for all those who are going to get on the PlayStation 6. All right, basically what would be the equivalent of a PC short bus. So all aboard, home base, you can pre-order first. You get your nice hard hat when you get on
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa, whoa.
PC short bus, Menace.
Easy.
What? So you do you think a lot of people are gonna finally say, all right, well, fuck it, this is time to go to PC? Is that what you're saying, Cass? A lot of people are
Yeah.
just gonna.
No,
But
no, the
there's a
core
lot of
perspective.
people out there though.
No. There's the rational PlayStation gamers that'll be like, well, what's keeping me here at this point? Physical
Mhm.
media doesn't exist here anymore. This is just a short bus PC. It's a short bus with it's a PC with literal all the restrictions that just make it a shittier experience. Yeah, those rational people are gonna leave, but the PlayStation dick eaters, the people that see a logo and just Glock 9000, they'll stay.
Yeah. What about the
I
people
think a
that
lot of people
legit
just
don't
do
want to get
that. Yeah.
PC? There's a lot of people that legit they think for the people out there that still think PC gaming is, and this ain't a PC
All right.
gaming fucking plug. It really isn't, but it's really not difficult. You know, you go through some issues sometimes. Shit, hardware fails. You know, bad ports. It happens. Okay, but at the end of the day, PC gaming is literally. You see my DualSense Edge Pro, brother. I literally I don't even have to use my mouse if I don't want to. That's all I'm saying. It's not difficult, but I understand there's a huge chunk of people that just don't want to deal with a PC. They want to come home. They after work. They want to sit on their fucking on their sofa, grab a beer or a soda, whatever the fuck you enjoy, and just grab their controller and play. And I understand that. I understand that. But
Every excuse falls under one of three categories or more than one of three categories. You're either broke, stupid, or lazy. If any excuse that you make to not go to PC. And
so
that's your prerogative. Just don't make excuses for it. It's a it's a self issue. It's not a system issue.
so you're saying
I
those are the
I
only
think
three
with
reasons.
I
Absolutely.
think with Steam
Every
OS
excuse
coming,
given
a lot more
always falls
PCs are going to
under
be
one of
popular.
those three categories.
You, you said Steam OS what?
So they're releasing Steam OS for all kinds of hardware. It's not just going to be AMD. So they're working with Nvidia and Intel. So I think that'll help push people towards PC as well because you'll be able to start seeing, consoleized PCs in store. So
I
like how Asus does the ROG Ally, they'll be able to release a box with Steam OS on it. And I think if a PS6 is 1,200 plus or Helix is $1,500, you're going to have a lot more options at a cheaper price point.
You know what's funny about this Discord call? I see 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 Nintendo guys. Really, James, you're a Nintendo guy. I know you play everything, but
PC and Nintendo.
PC and Nintendo. That's your setup, right? And you feel like
Yep.
you can experience it all with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not missing much.
You're not missing much, right? Especially lately, brother. I hear you. But like I just feel like what about Cassie? I think that's unfair to say that. Though you're either lazy, a retard. What was the other one?
Every excuse falls under one of those three categories.
What was
Every time.
what was the third one? Lazy,
You're
retarded,
broke,
or
stupid,
broke?
or lazy.
Okay. So what about so there's no other option. There can't be just like, hey, I like the easy use of a console. That can't be
Yeah,
an
you're
option.
lazy.
So that's the lazy. Okay, that falls under the lazy
Yeah.
cat. I got you.
Oh, I can't put it by my TV. Well, you're fucking stupid if you can't do that.
See, if like James said, if everything used Steam OS, that would be a lot more. Like brother, the Steam Deck is a console experience. You know, you got the big face plates of the games. It's easy to navigate. If the problem is it's Windows, right? And like Windows fucking sucks. Let's be honest. But I think if everything used Steam OS, yeah, it would be a lot more simpler for people to get on and just feel like they're not making a big transition. You know what I mean? But
And
Literally
that's
just
coming
boot.
next year.
You could immediately boot into what is it? Steam Big Picture mode.
Cass,
If
listen,
he,
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
Trust me. I
I know
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
oh man, big brain moment, man. I
Just hit
understand.
the home button on your controller and it'll like launch big picture mode on
or
Windows.
Game Pass or whatever you want to do, bro. It's not difficult. How do you guys think this will affect sales going forward for PlayStation 6, or do you think it's the same old, keep on pushing and nothing's gonna really change?
I think they'll keep on pushing it. Again, it's like what, an 85 to 15% different ratio. That either you adapt and keep it on the same platform, or you'll go somewhere else. It's just
I
one of
don't
the
think
Yeah.
we've seen the worst of it
they'll make
yet,
up
Blaze.
somehow.
That's what I'm gonna say. I don't think we've seen the worst of it because what happens next is, like you were saying, control. If every game is digital, that means they control when you have access to it. If anybody can get the game downloaded or anything like that, they can literally just revoke access from people whenever the hell they feel like it. I don't know if you've been given keys from developers
Of
before,
course.
but on all platforms, they fully control how you access the game, what parts of the game you can access it, and if it gets removed from your library. Perfect example. I don't know. I know y'all have seen games go on price error sometimes on certain platforms, and you sit there, you redeem the code, you play the game, and then 3 days later, you get a message on either Steam or PlayStation saying this game has been removed from your library.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are literally losing full control of all of the
Yep.
games we are.
Yep.
Yeah. Because
Yep.
they even did that when
The
you
DRM stuff.
Hardhead, you remember when they leaked the Stellar Blade demo on PlayStation too
Yep.
early, and
And
then they just
they removed
yoinked
it
it
from people's
from
PlayStation.
everybody's library.
That's
Even if
right.
you're trying to play offline, it was still like yanked. So I was
That's
like,
right.
you
I
can't have it
hate
no
that.
more.
That's scary. That's a scary ability. But that's an ability
Yeah.
anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Any of these storefronts can do that, I
But
guess.
I'm saying we haven't seen the worst of it yet because they're probably going to do something even worse than that going forward.
Yep.
Like crack down on game sharing, like Netflix cracked down on passwords. What if Sony goes, all right, no more game sharing?
They are
Yeah.
they are actually cracking down on game sharing.
But hold
Nintendo
on.
was kind of the first to
Steam's
do
over
it.
here. Steam. Well, Nintendo. No offense to Nintendo, but goddamn, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Steam is over here saying you can have up to how many? 5 people on Steam.
6.
6 people. You can share
Yeah.
games. 6 people. Okay.
Yeah, but previously it worked where both of y'all could play the game at the same time. It's not that way no more.
Well, you can if you go
That was
offline. I just found that little
yeah.
loophole out.
I gave you that little loophole,
Yeah,
but
you
still,
told me
that's
about
Oh,
that.
you
mainly what I'm
told me, right?
saying.
That was you. Okay.
Yeah. But the consoles are cracking down on it. So, for example, on Nintendo Switch 1, before the software update 20.0, you used to have full game sharing the same way it works on Xbox and PlayStation, where one person can buy one copy of a game, all the DLC, and both people, you know how game sharing works. Two people can actually access it and play online together at the same time.
Yep.
Nintendo got rid of that in favor of a feature they, funny enough, called game sharing, where you have to have a second Switch either nearby or in your family, and they can only play as like a split screen party member or something like that.
Ew.
And
So
even Steam has cracked down on the family sharing because someone came up to me and asked me about it, and it's no longer we could just like have random people just sign up for it now. Whoever's like the house, like the main person of the family, you have to like have somebody join, like log into the host, log into the account in that way to add them to the family because now
yeah,
they're treating
I
like
had
you
to
got to be
do
in the
that.
household now.
I had to do
So
that for
Yeah,
for a couple.
that's actually been there ever since they introduced the 6-person game family shit. It's just if you did it day one, you managed to get past
we
the
did day
whole
one.
that part of
Cassie
it.
and I did Cassie and I did
Yeah,
that day one.
Yeah, we did day
we
one.
did it day one. We got people in New York, California. We got people in Maryland. We got people all over the
All
place in
over the
my
place,
family.
bro. But hold on,
Same
but
here.
you
Yeah,
guys remember when physical games started taking a hit and digital was being pushed like crazy and it was almost normalized at that point? We were all saying, "Well, good. This will drive the cost of games, right?" What you know? What I mean, we're not paying for no fucking plastic in a pamphlet, but a little black. Remember, they stopped doing the color shit and they
hmm
started giving you black and white. You know what I mean? Little by little, they've transformed this shit, bro. They used to give us full colored booklets with fucking art and all this shit and tips and shit and
Manuals, maps.
manuals, and now they just fucking slip in a fucking. It's just ridiculous. But I thought this was gonna drive down the cost of games, and nothing's happened. None of that's ever happened. Matter of fact, games have got more expensive. This is not a honestly, this is not even real anymore, bro. We're how many years into the PS5 generation? How many years, bro?
6 years now.
6 years,
About
Yeah,
just about,
just
right?
about 6.
Brother, how the fuck are we paying more You know what I mean? How are prices going up for a new for a 5-year-old console? It's just like we're in times that don't even make sense. Like the whole history of video games, we've never seen this shit happen. So like
Nope.
we're really not in like, bro, this is some weird shit. And that's why when I say video game crash, I don't mean the crash of whenever the fuck it happened in the 80, 70, whatever the fuck it was. I'm saying something has to give though. I'm paying $4,000 for a GPU. Now, granted, it's the best GPU you can buy, but it doesn't fucking matter. MSRP was $2,000, bro.
The industry is like, it's like the hamster that's on the wheel, and the wheel keeps going faster and faster. That's the industry trying to appeal to its all of its investors. They left you in behind, literally, for all their investors, and they think that you'll just go along with it. And the only way that they're gonna fucking listen is by letting it all crash and burn.
So
I
what was the
live for
turning
the
point
I
before,
live for the
Cass?
Black Thursday, man.
You know, we didn't hear about investors and shit back in the day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They just, I just don't
Yeah,
understand.
because gaming wasn't so retarded to the point where you had to worry about all this shit all the time. Now there's a new fucking scam. There's a new scheme. There's a new outrageous thing that the latest company is doing. It doesn't end. It's literally every day because they realize that they have to appeal to their investors to keep it going, and they will do anything at this point because they're desperate. And you just, as you know, a gamer at this point, you just have to let them fall flat on their face.
It's unreal, man. It's really unreal, bro. Like where we're at is just ridiculous. These devs, they want to fucking appease to everybody. They want to appease to the fucking people that really don't be playing the games. They want to fucking make sure every box is checked off. We don't want to hurt no. We don't want to disrespect nobody. It's just like the whole industry as a whole is fucked off completely, bro. It really fucking is. And like I said, I remember when I bought the first iPhone, that motherfucker came with headphones, came with this, came with that. Now you buy an iPhone, that shit comes like they don't even want to put cardboard in the bitch. Like it's ridiculous. Scan the QR code to get the instructions. Scan the QR code to. It's just like, bro, the whole. In terms of this is not a PlayStation thing. This is a whole industry wide thing when it comes to like prices going gouging through the roof, memory this, memory that. It's just like we're at a spot where it don't even make sense, dog. This shit is
Yep.
not real anymore, man.
Yeah, we're at the peak of diminishing returns, and all of this is like amplified a lot.
Jazzy, how long can this go on? Motherfuckers bro, people out here are hurting, bro. Like people are living week to week trying to get by, bro. Buying fucking this, groceries, this, prices, gas is through the fuck. Like, bro, everything is fucked off. And like they just expect us as gamers to keep dishing it out. Oh, they'll never stop fucking playing it. Well,
I think
don't
we
be
are
so
seeing
fucking
it.
sure.
I think
we're
we are
witnessing a
seeing it.
crash
Plenty
right
of
now,
studios
yeah.
are closing and they're releasing like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 games. They're just not selling. I think we are seeing it.
And
We're in
fewer
a
games are
crash.
coming out as well. And even
Yeah.
though with this like AI like in the forefront of like development and all the other stuff, even baked into these consoles, it's still gonna cost them money and then even more going forward. Because PS6, you know, is gonna have some version of like PSSR in there built into the system.
Now, what about? Well, listen. Let me just play devil's advocate here. Let's say PlayStation they're doing this, but they have a plan, right? And all their PS3 exclusives are gonna be fucking pushed up, and you're gonna be able to buy this shit. Um, would you guys be opposed to that? Or it still doesn't change the big picture.
Oh,
Blaze,
you
I'm
How
gonna
many
tell you
they
right
can
PS3
now why
they
it's
can
exclusives are
not.
buy
left?
PS3's games digitally on that
Yeah,
storefront.
on the storefront.
That's not happening, Blaze, because
No,
they already
no,
get
I'm
rid of
playing
the
devil. I
PS3
know it,
storefront.
brother. We know it's not happening. I'm just playing. Let's say they have a plan. Like at least, like people want to bring up Xbox, bro. At least you can go buy these games on Xbox. You can go buy the full Gears collection. You can go buy Halo. You can go buy everything. You can go buy Toy
If
Story 3 for
if they
360.
ported the entire PS3 library to the next console, I would buy a PS6 just off of that. That's it.
But they would have kept Blue Point to do that. That's if they want. If that was
Crazy.
their plan.
That's
I
crazy.
have over 1,500. Like I told you, I started all digital on PS3.
You a
So
PS3
I have over,
digital?
I have over 1,500 digital PS3 games.
You a different brother. You a digital on the PS3 era? Wow. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I had
So if
some
they
games digital, but I remember
nah,
that store, bro. People don't realize that storefront was slow, buggy.
it
Okay,
was.
you would download something, and then once you're done downloading, you had to fucking copy it. Like this shit was shit. I can't even believe you did all that. That shit is crazy.
I mean, I had at the time I had 2 terabytes of storage on my PS3, so I never really cared. At that time, you could fit a lot of games on a PS3 at that time.
Man, I'm just sad, bro. I know there's people like my boy Eastern Conference. He goes out and gets every steelbook. He goes out, and this is like a main driving point for his for the console side of shit, bro. Like take PlayStation out, even Switch owners, Xbox owners. This is just sad because everything's gonna follow suit eventually. It is what it is, bro. It's all gonna follow suit. It's all gonna become one. And it's just sad for people. I feel bad for people, bro, because I have a bunch of like, bro, I can go walk right now and just grab a stack of PS3 games. I'm talking a stack, like 50 or more. You know what I mean? I Vita, I got almost the whole collection. I got fucking Xbox One, Xbox. I got it all, bro. So I like physical. The only reason I switched to digital was because of this whole game share idea. Oh, all right, bet. You want to share? I was sharing games with Rev. Now I share games with my guy Kiso in the chat. But like I was doing this because it was convenient and it saved people money. All right, you buy this game, I'll buy that game. So that idea was always cool, but I just feel like when you pull the option away, it's just I don't know, it just leaves a sour taste in my like, damn, bro, like you just pulling that, like especially going like you have all this momentum you want to try to build for your new console. People are already saying this shit's gonna be fucking $1,000 plus, right? And it's just bad news after bad news. It's like, bro, we get a good news, oh, good game, good show, bad news, bad news. It's like, yo, this whole brother, this shit is like maybe it's not for us anymore, bro. It's just not. Like this shit is
That is why I
Why
was
ridiculous.
you gotta let
saying
it
I
die?
started on PS3 Blaze because when PS3 first came out, or well PSN first came out, because PSN was on the PS3 when it launched. Um, you used to be able to game share with 5 PlayStation consoles, and all 5 of them could
The
play
PS3,
all the games at the
I
same
remember that.
time. They reduced it to 2, but they left the game sharing features in there, which is the only reason I've been all digital on PlayStation since, like I said, PS3. But like I said, I still buy certain games. So just like you, I could go grab a whole stack of PS3 games, PS4 games, Xbox games, stuff like that. But it's it's bad. Like I said, it's mostly about the future. Most people are just short sighted. They only see whether or not it affects them right now. These same people are going to be crying 15 years from now because they can't download a certain PS5 game they never got to play.
Exactly. Like I'm playing on fucking prototype on my fucking Steam Deck right now. Like because of fucking it's available still on PC. Like you can't get that anymore. This
Yeah,
shit's gonna be lost somewhere.
yeah,
So
because even then, like in the future, like some of these like licensed games, they end up getting like delisted all the time. But like on Steam, at least if you buy it, you'll still keep it and play at the very least. Because even Sega delisted some of their games from like Xbox 360. So now you can't even buy those like Jet Set Radio, Nights in the Dreams. You can't even buy those games anymore.
Even if it gets delisted, you can go to My Abandonware on PC and go find that fucking game. It's
Yeah,
there.
yeah, on
I
Like
just
PC. But if you're on consoles, like you're
that's what
fucked.
that's what I'm saying. It's like it's limiting the consumer on
It's a dead
choices.
end.
That's the problem at the end of the day, and I don't like
It's
that.
dead. Yep,
Even
it's
as
a
a
dead end,
PC
man.
gamer, I don't like seeing consumers having a less options to go with at all. It
what
sucks.
I just realized something also. What's going to happen when they go all digital and their servers are down, when they get hacked again,
mm,
and no one has access to their games anymore?
do you remember when
You know?
when was that? Just a year ago? When was that when
Yeah,
PlayStation servers went down? That shit went down for a fucking minute, bro. I was live for
Days.
like 24 hours, damn that felt like. I'm like, God
and
damn, bro.
so if they go digital only and their servers are down, no one can play their games.
Well,
I mean, look what
we
happened
just
to
had
Colin.
the account stealing stuff too, because Colin Moriarty just had his account stolen.
Yeah,
He got
exactly. Yeah.
that to worry about too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And their
And the
stupid,
security is
bro.
other
dog shit.
and the other reality being PlayStation for any reason at any point could terminate your account for whatever reason. And then
Exactly.
your shit is gone.
And
All that
that's
money
the
Xbox
you spent.
scariest shit ever,
Xbox can
bro.
do the same thing too. You say anything to somebody in the chat, all of a sudden your shit's gone.
Brother, that's the scariest thing, what you just brought up, the whole termination and we deemed you because you said this or over. Brother, don't DM me on PlayStation talking shit. I don't care. You can have it. You're not getting a response. I used to go crazy playing competitive games, Dark Souls, talking shit. Nope, that's over with, bro. Because I have invested thousands of fucking dollars into that ecosystem. Thousands and thousands of dollars into that fucking ecosystem. And the fact that they can just pull the plug because they deem you, you know what I mean, you fucked up, no warning, you know what I mean? And then I feel like if you do get your shit stolen, bro, have you tried calling Sony lately? Customer
Yeah, good
support.
luck.
Have y'all tried that
They
shit?
do.
I
They do
haven't,
everything to
no.
get you off the phone,
Brother, try
or you even
calling it.
talk to somebody.
It's
Dude,
like
there actually is. There's a phone? Really? I
brother,
thought it was all online.
I called PlayStation. This was like a year back, and I felt like, oh, my fault. Am I inconvenient? Like, I'm an inconvenience to them. Like, holy shit, my fault, brother. Like, my fault. You got to do your fucking job and look some shit up. Like, are you fucking serious? It's just like, dog, it's just out of control, bro. Motherfuckers talking about Netflix going up. Netflix is a fucking scummy ass. Like, bro, they keep going up. You know what I mean? You paying for the top tier shit. They're still fucking you over. They're still, send this email. Oh, we getting a fucking message from Tennessee that someone wants to watch a movie. Do you accept? Do you live
Yo,
here? Like, bro, what the fuck? It's just out of control, bro. It's out of control. And listen, like I said, I don't know who's gonna sit here on these. I can't wait to see the podcast going forward and to see who's gonna say this is cool and they just cool with this shit. Because at the end of the day, bro, this like less options is always worse. Like there's no way, there's nothing anybody in the chat can say that. Oh nah, bro, less options is always worse. That's it. Like you can't tell me any differently, bro.
or all they're gonna do, all the fanboys, all they'll do is just give this shit lip service. It's just, I'll get on my fake soapbox for now, but then it'll, a couple weeks time, back to Glaze and Sony, everything's fine. Gear
Well,
up the PS6, save your dollars. If you can't afford one, you're brokey.
You know
that's
what's
another.
crazy? Yeah, Delta, good.
I would say like, that's another thing you brought up a good point is like the refund policy is fucking trash on PSN.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
now it's all digital and like it gets hacked, your account can be taken away, and now your refund policy is complete fucking garbage.
Brother.
So yeah.
This is so bad.
I'm like lost for words, bro. It's not even real, bro. It's just bad news after bad news. Like again, like I'm just saying as an industry wide thing, as PlayStation thing, it's never, I was like, oh shit, they're pulling the plug off PC. Fine. I want to own a PlayStation. Fine, I'll buy your PS6 if you're gonna have because brother, I'll be real with you. No games on PS6 equals no PS6. Don't care. If you don't have anything that offers me something on that box,
I
I'm
agree.
not buying your box. I just don't
I
care.
agree.
I'll stay my
I
ass on
agree.
PC and be just all right. I don't
Yeah.
need your
Mhm.
fucking box. So I thought, like I said, they always go one step and then take a step back. It's like, oh, we'll give them this, then we'll fuck them off with that. Bro, like,
Yep.
what is, like, bro, like, I swear to God, being a consumer, you
Play,
get fucked.
It's getting
PlayStation's
worse and worse.
pulling a major power play in that of they're expecting the mass majority of their audience to be either just complicit, like they completely know everything that PlayStation's doing, they don't give a fuck anyway, or just too stupid to truly understand how many angles this could screw them over. It's really honestly just disrespectful to your intelligence more than anything else.
It's a power play. It is.
Okay.
And I'm telling you right now, going forward, bro, about the boxes, I always said I've been kind of firm on the price thing. I'm optimistic. I'm hoping Sony's gonna take a bullet, right, and undercut some of these prices because how the fuck can you sell a? I'm just thinking traditionally. I'm just thinking my whole fucking life I've bought in consoles for I'm talking for the main audience, the main. How the fuck can you sell a console for a fucking $1,000+, bro? A console, a home console, right? It's just so fucking ridiculous. And I'm already thinking, bro, 1 TB, we ain't doing 1 TB anymore. That's over with. You cannot put out consoles with 1 TB. Brother, download a few games, you're done.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
they're
you
gonna
don't
have to at
even
least
get
two
the full
terabytes in
terabyte.
a bro, they gotta have this shit at 2 TB easily. Like you cannot sell me a console for $1,000 with a terabyte.
You think they
But
won't?
Blaze, people were buying scalped PS5s with only 800 gigs for $1,500 for 9 months after they launched.
I
Yep.
understand, but but now these games are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And just like before, when you played games at 30, your standards. That's what your standards were. You didn't know any better. Now you're like, all right, nah, we ain't. You just know more. The more you know, the more you're not trying to. I just don't see how PlayStation can put out a 1 terabyte PS6 for
because they're that stupid.
$1,000+. Now my
Because
kid's gonna say, Dad, I want the PS6 for Christmas. I'm informed. I know what's going on. I know prices, but for the average Joe, like, oh, he wants a new PlayStation, honey. He goes down to Walmart. Yeah, well, yeah, that's $1,200. $1,200? What? You ain't getting no PS6 for fucking Christmas? What?
It really
Think
depends.
xBLAZE.
It
about
really
that. Like,
depends on that, Blaze, because right now, like you're already seeing like the Xbox 2 terabytes being sunsetted right now, and the storage. I mean, they gotta have the same vendors as Sony does. Like, and they're telling about their prices are going up like from storage and everything by X amount of times, and by like fall 2027 is gonna be even higher. Like, I could see it happening.
double
bro,
Like
again.
over $1,200 on 1 terabyte.
that's
I could
crazy.
totally see it happening.
Bro,
Here's
Microsoft
Hey,
complaining
Blaze.
about memory when they're literally giving it to their data centers is fucking hilarious too. I thought that was
Oh, I
funny.
know it's like a snake eating its own tail.
It's like, bro, what the fuck are you guys? You guys are taking up all the fucking, like, what? You guys are buying
here's
all the memory and shit, bro.
Yeah.
here's the biggest thing people need to understand is that tweets and podcasts, they do nothing. What affects the company is money. If nobody, and I doubt this will happen, if nobody buys the PS6, they will conform. They'll be like, okay, what can, because for example, when the PSP Go came out, nobody bought it and they discontinued it.
Mo
If
chocolate.
people speak with their wallets, they will actually listen.
Yeah, but that
Like the
Yeah, but
PS3.
we live in a different age now,
right.
bro. People are fucking sheep now.
Yep.
They will literally just call you broke and go buy something knowing that this is the only thing they're gonna buy for themselves for the next 5 years.
I mean,
Don't.
realistically speaking, there was a time where you could just say no, and these companies couldn't do shit about it.
That's it,
Now it's a different ball game because now everything's all digital. You
bro.
best believe if if they can't get you to go over to the PS6, they're gonna make your life a living fucking hell on the platform you're on right now until you do.
Yeah, let's slow down the UI. Let's slow down. Brother,
Uh,
that PSP Go. Don't forget that shit came out. That's a prime example. Let's push an all digital PSP. Let's see how it does. Wrong. No one bought it. You know what I mean?
no
And
one
I
bought
just
it.
feel like it's flip flop now. Like I wish people would say, you know what, fuck that. We ain't buying none of these consoles. You know what I mean? We want our disc drive. But no one's gonna do that, bro. People are gonna line up as soon as them pre-orders come up. They're gonna run out and go get them. And that's just the sad reality of it. That's just what it's gonna be, bro. No one's gonna
And Blaze,
blink an eye.
I was gonna say one of the things you brought up is something I was working on too. Because before Katrina hit us, my dad, I don't think he was doing this on purpose, but we had literally every single console that had ever came out up until the 360.
Damn.
Every single one, bro. But then Katrina hit, I lost all of them, and I started having to build my collection up back by myself. At the moment, I have every console from, I'm trying to remember, I think it's 360 on. I have all of them, and I have a bunch of games for all of them because I want my kids to be able to look at them systems and be like, damn, I can go try out this game. I can go play this game, shit like that. We're not even gonna be able to do that for the kids no more. The kids about to grow up in a generation where they don't own shit. They locked out of everything.
What do you Cass? What about the people that are gonna come after you and say, well, the loudest ones are the PC guys, and they play all digital and they've been all digital. Why the fuck are they, you know what I mean? What do you say to that?
That shit don't apply to us, bro.
Don't. It's a whole like for me, it's like I saw where things were going in the very beginning of this generation. So I'm just like, why not just go all the way with it then and have more control
The
from a
signs were all
perspective
there.
of if you fuck me over, I can go steal your whole shit. Matter of fact, I can steal your whole shit and share it with all my people if I want to.
It's even
You
deeper
ready?
than that, Cass. It's like if you update your game and you remove something, I'm gonna go find a version 1.0 of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Literally the biggest because 87% of classic games are literally not available for commercial purchase. Guess who's keeping them shits alive? It ain't the consoles, it ain't the companies, it ain't people on consoles. It's like it's a bunch of people on PC.
Emulation,
Literally, at
hell
this
yeah.
point,
Like
the
Blaze,
As long
I've
as
been
people hate,
PS3
posting
emulator has.
Resistance multiplayer in our fucking Discord there. Like I've been posting that. Like that's a bunch of modders doing that
Well,
stuff.
bro, I've been
Like,
playing. I've been playing SOCOM 2 and Confrontation, a PS3 game. I've been playing that for years, so I already know
we
that.
just play.
you
We
got
played
fans.
Resistance Run 2 nights ago, Blaze and Fang Discord. We just played Resistance 1, 4 of us, just having a time on that motherfucker.
Online?
Yeah, on
Fire.
PC.
No, that's fire. I like that.
People are playing Gears of War Redux and Gears of War 3 online, like Gears Delta Online and all that stuff. That's all made by fans.
Brother,
Like, they all
Hard
made
Eight,
it themselves.
Hard Eight's played the whole series through emulation, I believe. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, I believe.
Yeah,
People
probably.
like to hate emulation and piracy, but literally, those are the niggas keeping games alive, bro. Those are the people literally fighting for something that you claim you think you don't care about, but you will eventually.
And isn't it so funny that these developers, these corporations, they claim that, oh, it's too expensive to port a game over and but yet you get some guy that fucking looks like a hot air balloon in his mom's basement and he gets fucking Killzone 2 running at 4K on a fucking PC. It's just so fucking sad that you know what I mean? They just don't show no fucking effort, no want to, no see, no care. Like, bro, show some fucking we've been supporting your fucking asses for years. Show that you give a fuck, man. We like preservation. We want to have our games. We want to be able to go back and play. A lot of people out there don't give a fuck about old games, and that's fine. You just want new shit. Cool. I want the new shit too. I want the new bangers. I want all that. But brother, I still like going back and playing classic games, bro. Like I don't understand that shit.
And plus, like the PlayStation classics that they've been rolling out to, it hasn't been that much that they've been rolling out to. So now we're
The
gonna get
best
to
one
the
they
point.
put out so far was that Toy Story 2.
Yeah, Toy Story 2 gets horror, man, but that's like from other publishers, not from PlayStation themselves either.
Yep. They're not putting shit out them damn selves. If they
Yeah,
put
and
out
it,
a fucking Resistance 2 with the co-op and the multiplayer working, nigga, we on that.
yeah, but they only released stuff with lines like that Twisted Metal, old PS1 Twisted Metal games that came out because like the Twisted Metal TV show.
Bro, I gotta see all my favorite devs either die. You know what I mean? It's just like they all fucking go away or they get fucking canned by PlayStation or canned by X. It's just like, bro. And then
What's
it's like
happening?
they force feed us, this new shit. Oh, and everybody sucks off the new shit, whether it's what I mean? I feel like whether it's justified or not, they just suck it off because, it's part of their umbrella and you know what I mean? It's brother, like dog, I love PlayStation, but like some of the shit I see, it just drives me fucking insane. And no one sticks up for this
They
shit.
hurt us. They hurt us over and we love them, but they hurt us over and over again. Abusive relationship.
Blaze, two quick things before I go that people are also forgetting about. Number one, we literally just got out of a month ago where PlayStation came out and confirmed that they changed the way your digital purchases work, where you don't own your game for 14 days or some shit?
Yep.
You don't own your game for 14 days, and they also introduced the dynamic pricing shit where everybody gets a different price.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you don't even control what price the game you getting is. It's gonna be on sale, and one nigga gonna get it for $14 while you paying $27.
Yep. It's stupid.
Wait, so when I remember hearing him saying, when was that? That was what?
The dynamic
Which one? The
pricing.
dynamic pricing?
Yeah, the dynamic pricing.
That was like 2 months ago, maybe.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
really
last
big.
year.
So for 4
That was
days, you
last
don't
year.
own your game.
I seen it in real time too. Like I still haven't played Astrobot yet, right? So the last time Astrobot went on sale, I was like, damn, is it really not gonna go under $40? My girl pulled up her phone, logged into her PSN account because she hasn't played on PlayStation since 2022. Logged in her PSN account, nigga, the game was $15 for her.
Bro, what the fuck? Come on.
The more you
bro.
play, the more you pay.
I
The
don't know.
more you buy, the more you pay. Thank you.
Brother,
Well,
we are fucked.
Guess what?
Well-
Nobody gives a fuck, bro. And they're gonna still buy this shit hardhead, and they're still gonna do their podcast, and they're still gonna stream. that, you know, this is the best place to play and all this shit. And you know what I mean? They're gonna just drop another controller, another new game, and people are gonna, bro. People have short-term memory loss, bro. I'm telling you, they forget quickly and they move on. Like everybody's got TikTok brains. They don't care. Watch this
Ain't
shit.
gonna
This
forget
shit's
these
gonna be
prices
nothing.
though. They
Cash.
ain't gonna forget these prices, man.
You might be right about that. You might be right about that. But I'm telling you, people are gonna act like this shit was normal 10 years from now. And 10
I don't
years is
know,
gonna
man.
go by quick.
I think people are starting to get sick of it. I really do.
Hey, James, I hope what you're saying is right and people actually fucking, you know what I mean? But what scares me is all they gotta do is release a new trailer of a PS6 or a glimpse of it or specs or leak some specs out, and people are gonna fucking lose their mind and want to pre-order it.
So Blaze,
Maybe
you
in
think we
the
headed
gamer
for a
community,
crash?
but not the normies.
But the normies are
Do
the
you think
ones
we?
that are not paying attention to this shit. I feel like the normies are the ones the normies are the digital guys. Those are the normies. They don't give a fuck digital or physical. The dudes that buy Madden every year, they don't give a fuck. I don't see them caring that they want a Madden case. You know
No,
what I mean?
Blaze is right because those are the people who started the dumbass conversation about GTA 6. Like y'all had 8 years to save for GTA 6. Nigga, no, we didn't. We've been playing games the whole 8 years. What the fuck are you talking about? You play the same 3 games every year,
GTA
and the
Online.
people you complaining about are the same niggas that's you. You buy one 2K, one Madden, one GTA game every year. That's all you buy, and you trying to tell niggas they had 8 years to save for GTA 6. Shut the fuck up.
It's not
Yeah.
even about saving either. It's just because everybody can see what's going to happen. Because GTA 6 is literally a preview for how next generation is going to go down.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I'm saying I think the normies are they're gonna realize it when they go to buy the consoles. I think that's when they're gonna go, oh wait a minute, I don't know if this
Yeah,
is, I don't know if I
listen,
want
he's
to sign
right
up for this.
because they don't be knowing none of this shit, bro. I be trying to talk to people in the real about some of this shit, and they'll know some of it, but not enough of it to where you like, oh damn, that's happening. I didn't even know that. They don't know the nuances of these conversations until it literally hits them in real time. Like
It's gonna
if you go to GameStop every now and again, you'll see somebody who is the normie, like we talked about, and they'll be getting something explained to them that we've known for months, but it don't even sound right to them because it sounds like straight up bullshit because it's not
yeah.
communicated to them.
Yep.
Brother, I think
Well,
PlayStation's putting this shit out in tweets, Blaze. You gotta remember that this is tweets. So people who don't interact with this shit on social media the way that
yeah.
we do, they don't see none of this.
right.
Yeah.
I'm
If they
Not
with
don't
you.
if
everyone's
they
I'm
on
don't
with you
show
Twitter.
it
on
on
that.
the PlayStation, if they don't show it on the PlayStation when you log in, those people don't know about it, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, because any bad news that they have is always in a PlayStation blog
Yep.
every single time.
Is to minimize the damage, for their public PR, basically. Like it's on how Xbox with their 2013 shit. You know what I mean? They put that shit on a showcase.
Oh, of course they did, bro. I'm not on Twitter like that anymore. I don't know what's being said out there. I don't know what I hate fucking Twitter nowadays. But
Yeah.
I don't know what are people saying? Like, what's the main?
People are
They
pissed. People are pissed. Everyone is saying this is stupid. Only one or two people I've seen they don't mind this, but the
it don't
majority of
affect
the
me.
people I follow, they're like, I've already been digital. This is okay with me. I'm like, you're missing the bigger picture here, you fucking idiot.
Brother, I've
I've
been
seen some
digital
people say
for
like,
two
"Oh yeah, I
consoles.
understand."
Sony's dead.
But I gotta like bounce here soon. Go head to
Yeah, go
work. But
ahead, get out of here.
before I go, ouch. Before I go, Blaze, give me a
Yeah.
price.
For the Pro,
Yeah.
brother, what do you want how much money you want to spend, Mo Chocolate?
I mean, is 650 fine? If that's too low for you, I can go higher. But like, what is a good price for you? And does it come with a disc drive and a stand?
Brother, did you say
Hello?
650? Hello?
Yeah, I mean, that's what
I
I'm
took off
saying.
my
Like,
fucking headphones.
I'm,
Are you good? 650,
okay, I
bro.
mean,
What do you think?
I'll
I'm
go
fucking
higher. I'll
GameStop,
go
buddy?
higher. I'll go higher.
I was thinking
I'm just
more
asking.
like I'll give you
750?
Yeah, 650. That was already cheaper than the base
Hold on,
price
Mo
for the
Chocolate. I need to
PS4.
know something seriously. Do you want it signed
Okay.
or not signed? Yeah, that's gonna change the price.
Oh my god.
Wow, I'll have a signed shirt.
Signed.
So
That's
for
gonna
one,
go. That's gonna be $50 more though.
let's
Yo,
let's
what
put
up,
it like
Blaze?
this, Mo Chocolate. There's no way that the
Who's that?
PS6 is
Oh,
cheaper than the
Melon.
PS5 Pro.
That's what he asked me, and
Yep.
I'm telling him the price that I would like, but I'm willing to go higher. I want to make that clear. I'm willing to go higher. It's 750 fine.
Mo Chocolate, you'd be better off than going to a pawn shop at this rate.
You know what's funny? Mo Chocolate, 1 second. The pawn shop thing, brother. I don't know. I go to pawn shops a lot to see because sometimes they will have some crazy thing. They don't realize the value of a game, and I was like, oh, thank you. But like, bro, they got PS5s and Series X's lined up. At least from my pawn shops, they're there. So if you need a PS5, go to a fucking pawn shop, brother.
But the thing is, like, they might be broken or just like with you,
Yeah,
Blaze.
you
I
don't trust it.
you.
Yeah.
I trust you though, because I know you take care of it. So like, but does it come with a disc drive and a stand?
No stand, Mo Chocolate.
But it comes with a disc drive though, right?
I got a disc drive. I don't use it, but I have it.
All right, that's okay. Okay, well, give me a price then.
For you?
Yeah.
$1,000 better. I mean, what?
Mo Chocolate, brother. I don't know. Like now GTA's coming out. Now fucking Wolverine's coming out. It's like now you want my Pro. It's like, God damn it, man. I don't know.
I mean, you offered. You offered. I thought you were selling it.
I offered it, or you DM'd me?
Like
Okay.
I remember like saying you were selling a PS5 Pro, and I'm like, now I'm interested.
I just think you're better off going to a pawn shop. I'm pretty sure they have to test those things in order to sell them.
Better off just playing on your current PS5 at that glorious 30 FPS because it'd be that way either way.
Exactly. I'm not trying to play Final Fantasy 7 Revelations in blurry vision again. Hell no.
No, she's saying it's gonna be that way either way for Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto and shit like that. That's what she's saying.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm more like concerned about 7 Revelations.
Until that PC version comes out.
Honestly, Mo Chocolate, the truth is, brother, like I think I would be a fucking idiot to sell a Pro now. And you know what I mean?
All
Like
right.
it's like it's not even, bro, it has nothing to do with you, bro. And then I gotta ship this shit out, bro. I fucking ask anybody that's ever received something from me. That's gonna take, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't wanna fucking toy around with, you know what I mean?
That's fine. That's fine.
I do got a PS5 though, but you don't want that. So
yeah, I want a Pro to play Inglorious Pro Vision.
well, so what do you
Yo, Blaze.
Yo, what up, Melon?
Hey yo. So here,
what's your thoughts?
I've been
on
listening to you. I've been listening to you, bro. I'm gonna just say this: if these motherfuckers can remove any game that I already purchased off their fucking digital storefront, then fucking piracy shouldn't be illegal.
I agree. I agree.
100%.
You can't fight it on
Hey Blaze, how many people you think gonna agree with Mel and Matt on that point, bro? Because you remember this is something I brought up on Weapon Wheel like a month ago, bro. And they attacked the fuck out of me for that.
Bro, you know they hate
still
the
on my
whole.
ass for that.
Hey,
Yeah, I
they
remember that.
hate that, bro. You know the console guys. They hate the whole Assassin's Creed Black Flag shit. They hate that. They don't want nothing to do with pirates. They hate them. It's like, bro. But once you get a PC and you're like, wait, I can play Killzone.
Bro, you literally play anything you fucking want.
Right.
On PC.
See, Melon,
you
but
can
a
play
lot
the
of people
OG versions of games too.
If I told Jack, you can play all your games. Is there trophy support?
But he ain't gonna make that leap, bro. How many years we done all tried to fucking tell Jack, me, you, Hardhead, fucking BG,
he
Smooth,
won't
like
because of the
everybody's tried.
Yeah,
It ain't happening.
I think it's because of the trophies, bro. I really do think it's because of the ecosystem, like the little
and
trophies and
trophies.
shit.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Blaze. I don't blame them, bro. Trophies is a fire system. They haven't matched it on any other platform. Period.
And plus, he invested so much time into that as well.
Yeah, he didn't.
To
Yeah,
step away
time,
from that
money,
is
all
like,
that shit.
So
yeah, that's something else.
But even on Steam,
Trophies
bro.
was one of my crutches on PlayStation for a while. Like I literally didn't want to leave PlayStation because of
All right,
trophies.
but Hardhead, you know, on Steam, if you like, I know
They got
people that
achievements on Steam. So like, what's up? Like,
no, but this the difference
because of how Steam achievements work, bro. It's like on Steam, I can 100% a game, and they add DLC, and I don't have the 100% no more.
Right. That's exactly what I was saying, bro. You like, dude's got the Liza P Steam Platinum, let's say. I call them bootleg platinums, but whatever. They release the DLC, you lose the platinum. All of a sudden, it's like you need 30 more trophies to get the platinum. Like, what? I just had it. So they don't, like, PlayStation separates it as a separate thing to earn trophies. Steam, it's all one. That's what
But then
sucks about it.
PlayStation, they also took away difficulty trophies. So
Brother, that's bro. That's a
That's
that
whole
shit
nother
small
trash.
drop in the
conversation.
bucket.
That's a
That
whole
shit
Yeah,
nother
trash,
that's
bro.
conversation, bro. Would you
Yeah,
play
no,
God of
like,
War
but
Ragnarok on? Everybody's like, "Oh, I beat it on hard." No, you fucking didn't. You lying ass
no, you
bitch. You
didn't.
definitely didn't, bro.
There's no proof.
There's no proof. I'm telling you, bro. That shit is ass, bro. That
Yeah.
the whole check
But
the
yeah, no,
box off accessibility bullshit. It's like, oh my god.
but yeah, bro, like if y'all motherfuckers, I paid for the shit. I download the shit on my fucking console, and then I play it, beat it, whatever. I delete it. Then a year or two, you know what? I kind of want to come back to the shit, and it's gone. Nah, that's bullshit.
That is bullshit, bro. I don't like you. You can't complain about piracy when they're literally being pirates by pulling the shit you own.
Here's the thing,
What's the
though.
difference?
Here's the
Yeah,
thing, though. Remember when Microsoft came out with the whole DRM thing about no use games? People complained, and then they went back on it. It can happen again with PlayStation.
I don't
If
know
enough
if
people
they
come,
stick to this digital only shit. Ain't nobody like there's
I-
the whole
if
code thing. Buying games and having codes in the case like that. Ain't nobody gonna be like,
because at the
I
end of
don't
the
know.
day, what it comes down to, they're trying to make money. They're a business, right?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
If people are not buying their consoles for this reason, they have no choice conform to the
Pause.
customers
Yeah,
who.
Well, that's the thing though,
man,
Pork Chocolate. The problem is also Xbox. Like you're already hearing reports now from just corner
them
today that
motherfuckers, they cutting
Hulu's
they
not gonna have
sell
a disc
they
drive
cutting their own
either.
heads off over there. They don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck they doing over there.
exactly,
And
exactly. So where else are they gonna go other than PC?
they make the
I mean,
stupidest choice imaginable every
they
single
didn't make
time.
a stupid choice. Oh, you're talking about Xbox. I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say
Yeah,
PlayStation is not making a stupid choice specifically because they're setting you up. They secretly mandated that you will not have any you will not be able to play their games on other platforms anymore. That's not gonna happen unless it's a live service slot. So that they could lock you into their walled garden. That's the whole goal right now. Believe it or not, a lot of younger kids are choosing either the PC or the mobile or both.
Yep,
They're
yep.
not they're not jumping on board with consoles like that anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
They're on tablets
shit.
and stuff. Yeah.
No,
They're
people were
on
giving Microsoft shit back in the day when the 360 storefront was closing. I feel like there was a lot of heat for them too, bro. But the difference is you can go buy Xbox games still. You can buy them 360 games right now. You can go get them. That's the difference.
Hey,
some of them.
Blaze, check your general chat, bro.
Let me see. Am I gonna get canceled for this?
No.
Oh. Windows Central Xbox Next Gen Hard. Oh my
Not with this.
god. So like I said, everything's gonna follow suit, bro. Everything's gonna
That's
follow
what I'm
suit,
saying.
bro.
Nintendo
Yeah.
will be the last one with cartridges.
Yeah,
Until
Nintendo.
they decided to go ahead and cut that
But
down.
you think Nintendo will continue doing this shit? Like I think eventually
Hell
they're
no,
gonna
they
stop
won't.
too.
They'll stop eventually.
It'll
They'll
probably
stop that
stop
Yeah,
after
cartridge
the
shit.
Switch
eventually
too.
have to because they can't do like the cost. Because even now, even though they did say they're gonna still print, like give an option for physical media, but it's just gonna take like a long time until it's no longer like feasible to do so. So
Jazz, you
not
already
like
How
the
much
seen the
does it
Switch 2
price.
cost to put
generation. This
games
generation
on
for
a
the
disc?
Switch 2, no, they're not going to because they said they were gonna still print physical media.
Mm-hmm.
But the next console, I don't know.
You
Yeah,
know what's
I
so
think
funny about
maybe
all
with the
this?
3.
Is like they go gold. You know how developers like we went gold and they show
Oh
up
yeah, we went gold. It's like okay.
they show the burnt
Means
disc in their
nothing.
hand, like we got the game right here. I just feel like it's brother, if Blaze 4K owns apples, like regular apples, and I was distributing apples, and all of a sudden one day I'm just like, yeah, you know what? Going forward, you ain't getting no fucking apples. It's like, brother, I'm the one that makes them. I control this shit, and you're still fucking deciding to go like you control this shit.
Yeah,
That
this
format, you control it, and you're literally removing it. Like just you know what I mean? It's a power play, like Cass said. It's a power
Hey
play, bro.
Blaze,
Yo,
I don't lost my train of thought just that quick. God damn it.
I know,
you'll get it
bro.
back. You'll get it back.
I know, man.
I would say like Nintendo's already showing the signs of it. Like you're already seeing like they're incentivize people to buy it digitally with $10 less already on their storefront.
Yeah.
So
Like
you're already seeing
okay,
the
ten
signs of
dollars
them
less,
trying to get
cool.
people to stop doing it.
Which they should have done that before the Switch 2 even launched, by the way.
I agree, Jazzy. I agree.
Yeah.
Especially, but at the very least, they're still giving people the option to even buy it if they want to.
I'm just saying
Right.
there are
We ain't getting
times
no
like just
options
like
on
how
fucking PlayStation no more. Xbox, we ain't getting no options no more. It looks like so. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it. They. Yeah.
I was always kind of surprised when people were getting like outraged at first about the key cards. I'm like, this is nothing different than like Xbox when they would not put the games
How much
like
does it cost to
on the
put
disc.
games
You
on
know
a
what I mean?
disc?
So
I have
Couple
no
bucks.
idea. It can't be that crazy, bro.
I wanted that
Yeah,
too.
nah.
Actually, I wanted that too. Actually,
How much, bro? That's a quick
It,
Google
well,
search.
for,
How much
for the
the fucking?
disc, it's probably a couple bucks, but
On
you
a
have to
4K
factor
disc.
in they
I
have
guess
to
it
leave
depends on
some
how big
margin
the
for the
game is.
retailer.
It's mainly the process they're trying to get away from, not the actual disc part.
the overhead and the cost of that, yeah, probably.
Confirmed. Project Helix and PlayStation no disc going forward, bro. How do you feel about that?
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck, right? You're digital.
Yeah, I've been digital all Xbox One and PS4 generation
me
and all
too.
this generation.
Pretty much, yeah. And then PC, you've been digital. I've been on PC for 10 years, so.
If people ain't been seeing the writing on the wall, then maybe you should get some glasses.
But you gotta say, it's the end of an era, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Literally.
That's what it is. It's the end of an era. It's unfortunate. Like I said, there's a lot of people in my Discord that I know that buy these, like, you know, they love their steel books. They love their they got a fucking wall behind them of games and shit. Bro, just because it doesn't affect me, I understand that this is a big deal especially
It's a
for the
bigger
console
picture
side.
thing.
Yeah. Especially for the console
Collector's
side of things.
editions are dead.
They're
Like,
dead. They're dead.
yeah, this is rap, bro.
Now, how would you guys feel if they still did collector's editions where you can get a physical copy, but there's no disc in it? It's just for like some.
I mean, I've got
some
that on the way
wall.
right now. I've got that on the way with Gears of War E-Day anyway.
They've been
Yeah, I
doing
went
that.
with Steam. Yeah.
Wait. So
Yeah,
E-Day
they've been doing that all gen.
E-Day, like they giving out collector's editions for Xbox and for Steam, specifically. You get the steelbook and you get the statue and the card tags and all that shit, but then you just get a code. Same shit.
I mean,
same shit with 007. 007 did the same thing. You get the collectors on Steam and fucking the premium edition on Steam or whatever. They just came in codes. I got both of them.
I think the E-Day Xbox version for the collector's edition does come with the disc, though.
Yeah. The Xbox version does. I'm talking about PC. PC version just comes with code.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I mean, there are other collector's editions in the past that did the same thing.
I mean,
I don't know what game it was, but
been like that.
You know, they dropped a collector's edition. It came with the code, no disc.
There's some collector's editions that didn't even include a copy of the game.
Well,
It's
see, that's what I'm saying. Like none of them will ever have games. Is literally just you buy whatever shit they put in that collector's edition.
I remember it was an Animal Crossing. With Nintendo Animal Crossing, they had the you bought the limited edition console, but it came with no game. You had to buy the game separately. That was egregious. You guys remember
Yeah,
that?
you had to buy the console, and then the shit didn't even get bundled with the game.
Not
like,
even
what?
a fucking code. You had to go buy the game separately. Nintendo been
That's
Nintendo
disgusting.
been away with murder for a little bit though.
A little bit too fucking long. They've been getting away with murder since the fucking 80s. They selling motherfuckers the same game over and over.
Oh yeah, they said after the Wii U, like, yeah, we ain't taking no losses from y'all niggas no more.
Yeah,
brother, I'm telling you, I hopefully this, you know what I mean, this live stream will be up in 10 years. It'll be normalized. No one will even be saying it. You know what I mean? You remember we were fucking crying about this?
It ain't even gonna take 10 years. 80% of people is digital right now.
Brother, trust me. I've been digital.
That's
since
just normal already. It's just the minority of people, bitch.
It is normal. Like I said, I'm more pissed off about how much money is it costing PlayStation to keep up these storefronts? It cannot be that much money to keep up a Vita storefront, bro.
Bro, fuck the storefront.
They got pushback when they initially were trying to do it too, and they just said,
they went back. They backed off for like a year or two.
You know what's some bullshit is you can't buy fucking PlayStation games on any other storefront other than theirs.
Point.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it was all about the porting the PC. It was all about preservation.
Like
out of there.
Well, PC, you at least got. Well, obviously you get the preservation side, but just
You got
the fact that you
Epic.
can buy games from other storefronts, Green Man Gaming, CD Keys,
Mhm.
G2A, all them shits.
But let me ask you something, Millen. If you were making something, it was your product.
Yeah.
Can I sell it for cheaper
Hell
and
no.
undercut? No, you wouldn't want that, right?
I wouldn't, but I would still give you a part of the cut. Like, oh, you want to sell it to motherfuckers for cheap? Like, if I didn't sold my shit, like if I made my shit, sold it for like a decent, like a shitload of money, and then some other people came to me and were like, hey, yo, let me sell it. You split it. All right, cool, I got you. But initially, nah. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And their games like, what was it? You can buy some shit for fucking cheap or cheaper on Amazon for like 30, 40 bucks physically, but it's still full price on fucking PSN.
I want to see what happens with the backlash, which it's probably going to be nothing. You know what I mean? They're just going to say we don't give a fuck. Because bro, PlayStation already bit the bullet and said, fine, we hear you. We're going to keep the store up. We're going to keep the
Yeah,
PS3.
I don't
see
think
them
they
doing it
would do
again.
this. I don't think they would do this again because the problem is like they bent the knee once, and I feel like there's no reason to do this unless this time they knew what the outcome was going to be again, and they wouldn't do it again unless they were prepared to follow through this time.
And I remember, Addict, when they did that, a lot of people went and bought games, right? Like games was like, I remember people buying the Ratchet and Clank, even digitally, they were buying the games. So, you know what I mean? I don't know if that was a money play, but a lot of people on that PS3 storefront and Vita storefront, people were buying games. That shit was hilarious, bro. They low key, that was like a play by them. Like, all right, yeah, we won't take it away. But before they announced it, you know what I mean?
You know how this happened? So all those pre-orders for
Grand Theft
GTA
Auto.
6 with no
Uh-huh.
physical media. They're like, oh, okay.
Like, okay,
Now
let's
you
take a bite
all
out of it.
And you know what, Attic? It is. I mean, you can call it a coincidence if you want to, brother. But like, this shit just it adds right up, right? Grand Theft Auto saying, "Hey, no disc." People saying, "Oh, we don't give a fuck."
Every time they get an email, they just get a screenshot said this you with their pre-order on GTA 6.
Brother, at the end of the day, Grand Theft Auto. I feel like people were saying we don't care, we get it, Grand Theft Auto, we get that you don't want your shit leaked or falling off a fucking truck, and then motherfuckers are in Discord streaming the game and leaking the game. But the game eventually is going to leak. Like it's too big of a
Right.
game.
It's inevitable.
There's too many eyes on it. But like they're trying to control it.
Come on, Blaze. I told you that last week.
Yeah, you
bro.
did.
You don't listen
You
to
did. But they know who they gave the game to. That's my thing. My only argument was like, hey, we're Rockstar. We're gonna give you IGN a copy. We're gonna give this person a copy. So they know all these people sign NDAs, and they know they have a list of people who they give game to. So if something leaks,
I don't think they're doing a traditional.
I don't think many people are getting the game.
I don't think anyone's getting a review code. They're gonna do those boot camps they like to do.
Hardhead, I told you that.
They're gonna do those boot camps. They're gonna fly people to another area, and they will be like, okay, here's the game.
They're flying you out to a hotel and look, you got a month to beat this shit. You only can review the game here at our fucking.
They've done that. They've done that multiple times. They did that with Cyberpunk. They did that with Metal Gear Solid.
I think but you're right about the whole Rockstar thing. That is a coincidence that like just happens. You know what I mean? Like we're fresh off that, right? Rockstar, no game. People saying, but people were willing to put up with it because we haven't had a GTA game in so long. We understand the damaging of leaks and people getting it early. So I think people are willing to bro. Like I said,
that's
the
an
whole
excuse.
No, but it's the truth, bro.
I don't believe that excuse, bro. Like after that whole major leak, bro, they should have had better security by now. If they don't have better security, that's on them.
Humans are, bro. It's human error, bro. They can't help it. They have to talk. They have to share something. They can't keep. It's human error, bro.
You talking about the hacks and leaks, bro? Motherfuckers hack the Pentagon, dog. Like they're gonna hack into whatever the fuck they want at the end of the day.
But even now, I think this news just kind of confirmed that they're not gonna put it on the disc anyway because they're gonna end manufacturing.
No,
Oh yeah,
all they did with that is first stop their game from being traded. No GTA 6 being
Exactly.
traded, and two, they don't have to print those discs. They probably would have enjoyed not printing not doing the actual case. They would have loved not to do that.
exactly.
But they knew when it comes to retailers, they had to have a case in order to sell at retailers.
Yeah, just to
They
be
don't
on the shelf.
they don't have to pay for the shelf space that way if they really wanted to, and they don't have to take the 30% cut over at Best Buy.
And that was the whole reason they did that. It wasn't no they were the game. So fucking what? Game get leaked. They still gonna sell billions worth of money. Like,
Brother,
they
they're
don't
still
give
gonna
two
sell if
shits
it gets
about that.
leaked. But no, I'm sure they don't, bro. I mean, they obviously care about footage getting out early, bro. They obviously do care about that. I mean,
I can almost guarantee you if that shit leaked a couple weeks early, they'd be disappointed. But they already got your money. They already got all these pre-orders.
right,
They don't give a
right.
shit.
But they care. They definitely do care about their game footage coming out early. But you're right. Everybody had already
Only
pre-ordered by
time
then.
people generally care, companies generally care if their game gets leaked early, like if it's gonna affect their bottom line, and they know it's not affecting their bottom line. Like, am I saying that they want it to happen? No, but
No, I know
but
what you're saying.
I
I know
can
what you're saying.
almost guarantee you if it happened, they already got your money. They're okay. You see a couple minutes of gameplay. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree with on that part. But yeah, man.
or if they're hiding something. If a company's hiding something.
I mean, how many? Does everybody expect GTA? Like, bro, this game better be polished. There better be. I know it's an open world and bugs happen, but I'm telling you, like, the level of people are just gonna look the other way because it's Rockstar and it's Grand Theft Auto. But like, in my opinion, you've
No,
taken this
I don't
long.
think.
This
I
game got to
think
come out perfect, bro. Damn near.
I think if this game's buggy, people will say something. Like, here's the thing, like when it comes to like Bethesda and stuff, like they're kind of known for that. People are like, oh, it's Bethesda. Like this company is not known for that. If they have serious issues, there will be a lot of backlash. They're not known to have buggy ass games.
Especially with the development time they've had and shit, they're just not gonna accept it, bro.
But I think there's a reason that that people are pretty confident that it's not going to be a buggy game because this isn't the company that normally does that shit. So,
well, gaming's fucking, it's the end of era, bro. It's over. That's it. No more physical games. It don't affect me. It don't affect me, brother. It hasn't affected me in 2 generations, but I still care. I still care because I still do collect certain games that I like. I used to just collect shit just because I wanted to collect everything. Now I collect shit that means shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I fuck with this game heavy. I'm keeping this game. Like, I want this game. You know? But
I think there's still going to be a market for some form of like collector stuff, but as far as like like you're gonna have to pay like a huge premium to get something to put on that shelf now.
yeah, bro. Jay Barry, thank you for the 5. I do agree with you. PlayStation needs to do a better job explaining this all digital push. They do. Jay, like they just put out a little blog and it's like, damn, bro. Like this is like, bro, that's my thing, bro. Like we're at the age now where motherfuckers put out a tweet and that's it. We're done. Here's the tweet. That's how we feel. That's what we're doing. Like, damn, really? Bro, you're ending physical media. That's a big fucking deal. That I don't think you could just come out and put a fucking tweet out. Like, god damn, like this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy.
Does it really surprise you though?
Brother, now listen, it wouldn't if this was like 5-10 years ago, it would surprise me. Now, no, it doesn't surprise me. Everything's fucked off right now, Attic. Everything's so fucked off, bro. You know, things getting closed down. When you can I say this, Attic? When you had told me something about Blade, can I bring that part up? But anyway,
No.
you don't want me to say nah, damn.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna leak it anyway. So listen, what Attic told but brother, it's just fucked off what's going on, bro. This whole industry's kind of they're just bro, everything's so expensive, bro. Like when are gamers gonna say enough is enough, bro? This is too much money. Like when is this gonna happen, bro? Some like
It's not.
look at September. Just look at all the games in September, brother. Look at all the games in September. Like, bro, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And a lot of people out here are gonna go and support, buy 3-4 games in September. You know,
Well,
they
see,
might not finish them all, but they're gonna buy them.
regardless of what happens, like the minority, the people that just aren't gonna buy, they're not on Twitter, they're not what X, they're not making YouTube videos, they're just not buying. That's the
You
people
talking
that
about the
they're going.
casuals?
Yeah, that's the people that they're going to completely outprice. You know, for the most
Yeah, I
part,
was about to say,
and most of those people weren't even gonna buy into next gen day one anyway. So
people forgot. People got outpriced on the PS5 at $500. What do you think is going to happen going forward?
I know, but like,
A
brother,
lot of people
there's
skipped on
got to
the
be a breaking
PS5 day
point, bro.
one.
You cannot come out like, bro. It's just crazy, bro. Like, how the fuck are you selling $1,000 console to everybody, bro? It's just crazy. Oh, the Pro's 900, bro. The Pro's a luxury item. The Pro's for the enthusiast. That's what the Pro's for, bro. I'm talking a main. Hey, this for the main. Like, damn. Like, so how much is a Switch 3 gonna be? You know what I'm saying? How much is the new Switch gonna be? Fuck out of here, bro. Shit's about to be crazy, bro.
What, the successor, or like whatever
The
new
successor, yeah.
that won't be like in the next 8 years from now.
the only thing that's going to improve on that. The only thing that's going to improve on that is competition. If these people can't sell these units, they're going to have to find ways to lower the price.
Or like try to keep like a cheaper SKU to be there, kind of like the Series S, essentially.
That's the only reason that they. I mean, look what Doritos just did. Like Doritos, like they raised their prices and raised it, and then they found a point where people weren't buying as much, and then they kept it at that, and no one bought it, so they had to lower their prices by 30% because people were buying their competition over their shit.
Shout out to Addict keeping up with the Dorito prices. That's like a Jack move quote right there. But no, like Addict's saying, he's basically saying there's a breaking point. Like, all right, we can't go over this price, so they're not gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, brother. Like I said, if we start moving past gaming and we go to everything else, yeah, brother, it's crazy. Bag of Doritos, bro. It's all air with fucking 10 chips in it. Like, what are we talking about? Everything's
Hey,
fucked off,
Blaze.
bro. Yo,
Blaze, what do you think about the possibility that Stadia was ahead of its time? And
bro,
the next generation after this is not even going to be a console. It's just going to be a digital platform.
Brother, I'm one of those people that use Stadia, played games like Destiny 2. Stadia was one of the best working streaming machines, bro. It really was. It was a really good. Bro, this shit was running on a browser, looking great, running great. Honestly, I gotta say, and I hate input latency. I hate that, but I hate it. I'm real sensitive to that shit. But I thought they did a great job. You know what I mean? But again, too early, bro.
Yeah, and,
Do you think
a
people
lot
gonna
of
be
the
fine
time,
with that after this next generation? Because that's pretty much where we going. We're not getting another console after this.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I do think the biggest thing that we're missing right now is like legit competition, because once these prices go up, the only thing bringing them down is if they have to compete with other factors. If they're all playing kumbaya, let's hold each other's hands and determine what these prices going to be, then we're fucked. But if there's someone in there that's wanting to underbid them and wanting to compete with them, then it's going to force the other ones down, or they can't compete. The problem is
up. Addict.
No,
Google.
I'm talking about the industry in general. I'm not talking about like a specific company.
Everybody. So no one other than Hardhead. Who has physical media here? I know Cassie, me, and I know Jazzy, because yeah, you're Nintendo, so you buy everything.
I don't even have it on Switch.
You talking gaming physical media?
Yeah, gaming. I know movies is different. I know y'all got movies.
Yeah, I've got hella movies. I've got like I've got a few okay. I got a PS3 and 360. Like still have that physical shit. But in terms of modern, nothing. I don't have anything.
Damn, nothing.
No, nothing physical.
So you one of them. It don't affect me.
No, I didn't say that. I think it's still some bullshit. The people that do like to have physical media for their games, like they're getting fucked. Like I think that's some bullshit.
You can feel it's bullshit, but it still don't affect you.
I mean, shit.
I think going forward,
Hold up, Addict. You tell me just because it doesn't affect me directly, therefore I have no right to really say anything about this whole situation?
No. Attic was saying you can say something even though it doesn't affect you.
Okay, I just wanted to say it was like if you're saying that, like, that's a real shit fucking excuse then.
Nah,
that's
bro.
what BG doing right
I was
now.
saying you could still think something's
Well, BG's a
bullshit
fucking
even if it
retard,
doesn't
so what else
affect
do
you.
you know?
Whoa! Lay off my guy, man.
Your guy Blaze, but he's a fucking retard at times.
Brother, at the end of the day, bro, you can't tell someone how they, you know what I mean? Hey, if that's what they believe in, if they think like, hey, I've been digital for 2 generations too. But I still understand what it does big picture. Like I understand that. You know what I mean? So like going forward, when motherfuckers pirating shit and they're like playing games, like there should be no complaints. No one should be saying, "Oh, what you fucking pirate." There should be none of that. Honestly, I don't want to hear none of that from nobody. You know what I mean? You're removing the ability for me to fucking preserve my games, playing when I want. You know what I mean? You got to worry about, these corporations pulling the plug on your account and shit. Like, get out of here with that. This shit is not good. It's just not good. It's not a good look. It's work, especially for console. Like, bro, we're talking about fucking consoles here, bro. This is console gaming 101. This is what we've been brought up on. Like, I understand things change. We're in a different era. I fucking get it. But like, I just don't see like, bro, how much is it cost? It's not costing you that much, bro. You just want to control shit. It's all about control.
Well, what
That's
it is ever since the pandemic and they hit these like record-breaking profits, these companies are doing everything in their power to maintain those profits, and they're cutting anything they can. Because I was told before the pandemic that this was eventually going to happen, but the pandemic accelerated it like 10 times. Because like when people are like you have like this giant growth in revenue, and most realistic people be like, okay, most governments trap people in houses. They can leave. So that we're grateful for this huge growth in income, but let's scale it back to something realistic, because there was circumstances that most likely can't be replicated unless we have another pandemic. So we can't expect this going into the future, and that's not what these corporations did. They're like, well, what do we got to do to maintain this? We don't want to have bad quarters. We want to go up, not.
And you know what, Addict? I know people are sick and tired of hearing COVID. It's the reason because of COVID. The reason because of COVID. Well, COVID and COVID. But at the end of the day, bro, that shit did fuck up a lot of shit, bro. You know what I mean? It really did. Like,
it accelerated a lot of things. We don't have E3 anymore.
Yeah.
Bro.
And it was also the
we definitely
semiconductor
don't.
shortage.
Bro, no E3 was a big one, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that was a big one for me, bro. Like, and I don't care to fly out to these events, but just as a consumer watching this shit, seeing what's new, seeing devs sit down and talk about shit. That's why, you know what I mean? What Keely's doing is cool. It's almost like a miniature E3 kind of feel to it, but it's really it's a shame, bro. I don't understand how this industry can make so much money. It's the top in terms of entertainment. It's body and music. It's body and this. But over here, you know what I mean? At the same time, everything, oh, this is getting shut down. Oh, that cutting costs.
That's how they're making all this money. That they're finding other places to take it from.
She ain't lying, bro. It's like, my God, bro. Jack is talking about like how they're gonna sell you a console without a controller. You know what I mean? Like I was saying before, you used to buy phones, you'd get a pair of headphones, you get a fucking microfiber. Like it's just.
Would you be
like
shocked by that though? Because like, I mean, look how
yeah,
Nintendo was selling 3DSs without charging them.
That's true.
The only way that I feel like
that.
they would try to pull that is if they kept like the DualSense and the Xbox controllers going into
No, they might still make new controllers. It's just make the old ones work on a new platform. That's all.
Yeah.
See, but
what if they go the Steam route and give you an option? You can buy it with or without.
Or buy it
Save
early.
yourself $50. Yeah. Or if you
That's what
don't
they
want to
gotta do.
spend the $50, you can use your old PS5 or your old Xbox Series controller.
You
Exactly.
might
You
not
use
even get an
your
HDMI
PS6,
cable.
but they'll incentivize you with all these features with the new one to get
But
it
but
separately.
but what PlayStation is different because you have to use their controller to.
That's
You
what
know
I
what I mean?
mean. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
because that's completely counterproductive to making a new controller because then they can't use any of the features. So.
Yeah, because they'd even let you use your DualShock 4 for the PS5 going into that generation.
No, they didn't. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
they
No,
did.
remember,
but what
they
we're saying is they
basically told
would
you
use it
needed a
moving forward.
they basically told you needed a dual sense. Even for PS4 games, you had
Would
to
you
have
guys
a.
be shocked? No controller. They had a
No, I
bundle
think it's what's happening.
At
because
this
that.
point,
That's the
no.
only way they get it under $1,000 is if they remove as
Yeah,
much stuff as possible. You get a console and a cord, a power cord. That's it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
a
You know,
controller's only like $30. Like their cost is like $30.
brother. You know how crazy we sound talking about a console releasing without a controller, bro. Like this is how bad it's gotten, bro. Like we're over here like contemplating. You know what I mean? Stupid shit like this. But that's the reality of it. It's like. Well, remove the cardboard. You know what I mean? They're just gonna push something in a fucking peanut butter and jelly bag and sell it to you now. Like it's out of pocket, bro. Everything. I understand they want to make money, brother, but you got to take care of the people that are giving you the fucking money in the first place.
They don't
Like,
give a fuck about the people giving them money.
well, eventually your business is gonna fucking fail at it. I'm telling you, you can't just keep fucking consumers over and over and over again until the.
No,
You know what I mean?
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. That's why I said like that's what happens when you take competition out of the space. They don't feel like they have to care about them.
So we blaming Xbox for this.
No, I've always blamed Xbox for this. What you talking about?
Oh, fire. I like that. Fire. I don't know, man. I just hope I pray to God for my pockets. Like, yeah, I go buy the PS6 if it's $1,000. Okay, I can go buy it. But it's like I know my kid's gonna want one. I know my other kid's probably gonna want one. Like it's just like, bro, what in the fuck is going on, bro? It's just crazy, bro. This shit is it's fucking.
Gonna be no reason to upgrade, dude. All these games are to be cross-gen
And that's
for
Cash.
probably the
I'm
entire
so
gen.
glad you brought that up. How long are these games gonna be? You know what I mean? Like when are
They
we
gonna
gonna see
hit
a
you. They
real?
gonna hit you with that Last of Us Part 3.
Yeah. But when are we gonna see a real PS6? You know what I mean? A game that plays. You know what I mean? Like
do you guys think next gen will have no launch
2030s.
exclusives?
Nah.
They'll have one.
No,
Yeah.
they'll have
one.
launch
Aside from like
exclusives.
maybe a
They'll have
Don't
launch.
Pac-Man
want to send it out to
Astrobot game,
die.
but
They won't.
It
they'll
will.
probably
have
have that
launch
one
exclusives.
that's going to be like, okay, you need to get this. It's just a matter of what game that is.
1, 2,
It's gonna be
3,
a piece
Mac.
of shit throwaway. That's it.
No, though they're not gonna send those consoles out with no launch exclusives.
Yeah, I could see like a Venom game, probably whatever that's supposed to be, as one because they already confirmed like Intergalactic, that God of War trilogy game, that
Oh,
new
my
God of
bad,
War
Nate.
like Lao Fei. Like, there's a lot of games that they can choose.
I don't know. I think they'll launch with a couple games at least.
Yeah, they're launching with games.
Bro, you're
Getting
not
sent out
launching
to
a new
die.
console without an exclusive, bro. Like you gotta be
And
fucking kidding me.
here's the thing, like PlayStation been the first people to be like exclusives are important. That's why they pulled off with the PC platform with their single player shit. Like
Well,
they're not gonna go out there with
that
nothing.
that hadn't been confirmed yet. Like they want to do it, but then they don't want to do it. Like they still got one foot in the door and one foot out.
Nah, I've talked to people. They're not coming.
Brother, like I said, at the
Let
end
them
of the
die.
day, I'm not worried about an exclusive launching with a. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. You have to launch with something first party. You have to. Like, or else fucking don't even launch the console. What the fuck is the point?
There you go.
That'd be bizarre as hell though for them not to keep an exclusive though. No.
They're
100%.
launching an exclusive with them.
Yeah, no, I definitely I can't. I'm not co-signing. I don't believe that for no. You know what I mean?
Encore 2, baby.
Yeah.
Concord
If
too.
if Xbox is trying to go exclusive like to their console route, PlayStation's definitely gonna do that for PlayStation 6.
Brother, just look at all the mistakes. You know what I mean? And then I was just telling Jack this. It's so funny. 1 second. I was just telling Jack this. I was said, bro, we were talking about live service games. I'm like, all right, Jack, finally they learned their fucking lesson. You know what I mean? PlayStation learned their lesson with this fucking live service bullshit model they got coming. You know what I mean? And then a couple days ago, he sends me the tweet everybody's seen, like it's just fucking hilarious, bro. These companies don't learn. The problem with live service games, and I know I'm bearing off topic here, is like they're not trying to make something unique or bring back a classic. They're fucking throwing
trench
spaghetti.
chasing.
They're throwing spaghetti
At
at
the
the
fucking
wall
wall, see if it
and
sticks.
like, oh, this is the next cool thing. Like, no, we don't want that. We're not your fucking, you know what I mean? We're not your guinea pigs, dog. Bring us some fucking innovative cool shit or bring back a classic. Like, shit, don't get me started, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I
they're
mean?
trying to chase trends because they seen how it worked for like Overwatch and Fortnite, all these games that are big on PlayStation, but they're trying to make it for their own first party games.
Fuck all
Here's
them
the thing.
games. I don't play none of them shits.
Here's the thing.
What do you guys think about that new Gears of War game coming out though?
I'm not really a big Gears person.
I mean, that shit look dope. I'm hyped as fuck.
Right?
I get
I
to
seen
play it
some
in
level clips and shit.
Germany,
I was like, damn.
but I'm not a big like Gears person.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The traversal looks sick. Like being able to jump is like, and I don't know. To me, that's like big because you weren't able to jump before. So
Yeah, nah, facts. That should look good, bro.
it's cool too. The story looks cool because it's like before everything, before they took over and stuff. So
Yeah, Papa John, thank you for the 5. He said people making excuses how much better it would look, saying using RE9 on a Pro as an example of being enough for a reason. Bro, it's not enough, bro. It's not enough. It's really not enough, bro. I know that was the main thing when the Pisser Part 2 came out and everybody was saying how awesome RE9 looked on the Pro, and that was giving you justification to go buy it and shit, but you know what I mean, bro? Like we can't even use first parties as an example, then there's a problem, bro. You know what I mean? If we're using RE9 looks great on a Pro, so you should go out and buy one. That's, I mean, whatever. That's kind of crazy. But look, I'm just saying personally, me, I'm glad I bought the Pro when I bought it. You know what I mean? I'll just say that. You know what I mean? I'm hoping for a miracle when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, even though I know for a fact this shit's gonna be running at 30. But I'm hoping for a miracle. You never know. Shit. I'm praying for a miracle. But that, there's a lot of people in my Discord that are gonna lose a lot of money placing bets, thinking this game's gonna run 60. Or they're gonna be making.
You guys are placing bets?
Not me, Attic. Not me, brother. You know
I'll
what I
be real
mean?
with you, bro. I don't think it's gonna run 60.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna rock lock 60.
Maybe a 40, maybe a 40. You know what I mean? You got a VR TV, maybe some shit like that. Maybe I can see on a Pro, but they're saying, oh, because of delays, because they're making all the excuses in the world. But I'm just looking at, I like being traditional, man, and looking at Rockstar. That's, they've always put games at 30, bro. That's just what they do. You know what I mean? And guess what? For the PS6, they can use that as a, hey, PS6 GTA runs at 60 FPS, blah, blah. You know what I mean? That'll be a selling point for them. But I just don't see it. I hope I'm wrong. Trust me, I hope I'm wrong. But hey, what are we gonna do?
We didn't even get 60 FPS GTA 5 until PS5. It took
Until
2
PS5,
gens.
and that's a PS3 game. You know what I mean? Let's talk
Yeah.
about it. Let's talk about it, brother. You know what I mean? And it's, bro. We'll see where all this shit happens, man. It's going to be 60 FPS. Driz, you believe that? I don't think you believe that. I hope you're right, Driz. Trust me, I'm not against. I own a Pro. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right. But I know everything's scalable nowadays. They can scale. Think about the shit they've ported to the Switch. Things can be scaled down and shit.
I think they could do it if they wanted to, but I think they're gonna want that performance to be different on PC to really force people to jump over to it.
Bro, the budget on that game is $2 billion. They got to make their money back somehow. They got to do it that way.
Brother, we're double.
Already made their money
people
back.
Are gonna double, yeah, they already made it back on pre-orders. You know what I mean?
You gotta make. I don't know. I just feel like they're just gonna find a way to nickel and dime me as much as possible.
Oh yeah, but you're right about that. They're always gonna find a way. You're right.
They got to get that triple dip somehow.
Yeah, that triple dipper.
Doesn't the game look better and run heavier than Crimson Desert, and that didn't run anywhere close to 60?
Yeah, but hold on.
We can't compare those two developers though.
Yeah, we're not. And you know what else
But
we're not gonna do?
That's a limitation of the hardware.
No, but James, Crimson Desert.
It's not about the debate.
No, you're right, but Crimson Desert has a lot of brother. GTA has a lot of reflections, a lot of moving parts, a lot of NPCs.
No, I'm saying it's way more intensive. So I'm saying if they couldn't get that game running at 60, like I just don't see how a game that's way heavier, way better graphics, how is that going to run at 60?
But they also have.
And you can say, yeah, the devs are better, sure, but I think we're running into hardware limitations.
It's entirely the developer.
And they've had more time, less time, whatever you want, wherever you want to flip it. But I just
too at this point, GTA or Rockstar rather, they can charge basically whatever, bro, because they know people are gonna pay for it, bro.
Bro, GTA is $100 game. GTA is $100 game.
People would have bought it. People would have bitched, but they would have bought it. That's just my opinion, though. I think even at 200, the people still, bro. How do you not get it? You get what I'm saying? You can't even justify not getting it because it's a game that hasn't come out in 13 years, bro. It's like a phenomenon at this point. You know?
Yeah, no, it's.
I'll come back to y'all defending GTA price, man. What's going on? Come on,
bro. I don't care about the price, truthfully.
Yeah, see, but Native, he's one of them. I don't want to call him a casual, but you know, I mean, he's a big Grand Theft Auto guy. That's his bag. Like there's no price limitation for him. There's a lot of people out there like that.
My favorite game of all time. I'm not paying $200.
Let's get it real though, because you did say the other day is if they said, "Hey, you could play right now for $1,000," you wouldn't play it.
If they gave me the game now for a rack, yeah, I'll give him a rack.
If he's like the only person to play it, yeah. But if they just saying they gonna release the game early for people who want to pay $1,000, Play's not doing that.
Oh, you saying if it was exclusive to me? Oh, I got you.
No. If it wasn't, not even just like anybody who would be willing to pay $1,000 could play, would you still buy it?
How many copies you think they would sell at $1,000 if people could buy it right now? Realistically,
they would sell
a few thousand.
A few thousand, my ass. A few. Hell no. At least $1 million, bud. At least.
$1 million at $1,000?
No,
yeah, I think
so. I don't think.
Bro, you have to think like, what? How many people bought this game? 50 million.
I don't think
5 people are gonna pay out of 50 million, brother.
I think for $1,000 early how. How many rich people want to play this game? Because you act like there's a lot, like there's a huge majority of.
I'm not saying Elon probably end up playing this fucking game, but you get what I'm saying? Like there's people who are well off.
I would be very surprised if they sold over $1 million for 1,000.
You getting early access to something that other people don't have access to. Once enough people have shown you that they got the game, people not gonna care about that no more. That's actually gonna hurt the sales of the game. With niggas, it's like, oh, this person's already playing. GTA.
Here's the better question: why is it this game isn't what we think it is, and it's a flop, like game wise, not sales wise?
And it is what it is, Rockstar. At that point, I would just be like, all right, well,
brother, I'm giving. This could back. Like I was telling people this about Bungie. I was like, bro, until Bungie gives me and produces a bad game, I believe in Bungie. I was telling people that. I remember telling people that.
No, I agree with that. You shouldn't.
And bro,
like right now,
Metacritic 90s and above, Attic, all of them.
Right now, Capcom, like people trusting Capcom like crazy right now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they believe Capcom's one of the ones.
Grand Theft Auto 5 to me, like, okay, yeah, it wasn't a flop in the sense of what they made money-wise, but, I mean, they sold the bag on that game, bro. Within the first, I remember, God rest his soul, if my brother was alive, he would tell you, the first, like, hour of playing that game, I said that. I was like, bro, they fucked the shooting, they fucked the driving, like,
A lot of people feel about that. A lot of people feel the shooting could be better. I need Max Payne 3 shooting and Grand Theft Auto, and I'll be happy.
100%.
I'll be happy with that.
Nothing, bro. You go from Grand Theft Auto 4, like the way those guns would like, you would shoot at somebody and like the brick is coming off the fucking wall, the smoke from the bullets hitting the wall. Like, I don't know, bro. Like little things like that. I don't know. Shooting was just good. The way the guns felt, everything, bro. I don't know. That's just me, though.
But bro, they've all got 90s, bro. If you guys go look up Metacritic, Grand Theft Auto, they've all performed really, really well.
I think these days though, it's hard for me to like really put in a lot of thought to those reviews.
I'm with you.
Because I know for a fact some of these media people, because here's the thing: the Metacritic and all that, they're reviewed by like the same 200 or 300 people, and like those, I can't trust half of their opinions on games. So I might look at it and decide, okay, if it's an 86, 87, that's a overwhelmingly people are fucking with this game, and I'll look at it. But I have a hard time trusting people that most of the time they
You good at it?
I was about to say that's
My man
strange
just
to hear
got
that coming from Addict because that's a lot of his peers. Like he actually talked to most of them dudes.
Papa John, thank you for the 5. He said, realistically, what does a PS6 launch lineup look like? Obviously, games will be on PS5. Are any of those
Hey,
studios even ready?
who's
Maybe Media
my
Model.
peers?
Oh, I thought you messed with the most of them people that have like Metacritic.
Oh man, here we go.
No. You making all kinds of statements.
He's
So
talking about the reviewers, Attic. He's saying you plugged in with the, with the
Who?
The other guys who review games.
Who?
Most of those, like, I don't know.
So you just say a statement full of your shit, full of shit. Didn't even have no names to back your ass up or nothing.
Attic, he's saying plugged in. You plugged in, Attic. It's not a bad thing.
Hold up. So you need me to pull up Metacritic and start naming names and see if you.
So you're saying just because I get early access to games, I know everyone that reviews games on Metacritic?
That's not what I'm saying. I know you.
That's exactly what you're saying.
No, I know you're tapped into the industry. That's not about you.
No,
Getting
he's talking about people like Paris, like Danny Pin, like all those Xbox dudes. That's what Hard is probably talking about.
Listen, we know you're tapped in, Attic. All you do is flash up the X symbol with your arms, and you're locked in.
Dudes?
You
literally link up with
give him the
Aaron
X.
Greenberg, bro.
That's all. Huh? You flash the X. And that's all you got to do.
You literally link up with Aaron Greenberg. I'm just saying you tapped into the industry. You know, you've seen some of these dudes in person.
Oh, so I've seen them in person. I just don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm
not trying to say anything.
That's not what you opened this conversation with. You gonna act like you didn't say a slide at me.
I said that's surprising to hear from you because you actually talk to these dudes.
I rarely talk to most of these people that review games and put their shit on Metacritic.
Okay, but that's cool because at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, if you have some kind of gripe about how you feel about their opinion on games, the fact that you actually talk to these dudes, they may.
I don't though. I rarely talk to people that's on Metacritic ever.
All right.
When? You won't tell me one name, but you saying all kinds of shit.
Jazzy just gave you 3. What are you talking about?
None of them are on Metacritic.
Attic, he was just trying to say people that, you know what I mean, that get these games early and shit like that. That's all I think all he was trying to say.
I mean, I get games early. That's not even what I'm saying.
So what are you saying?
Nothing to do with it. I'm just saying he's tapped in. That's it.
You're tapped in. Yeah, he's saying bro.
Attic actually has to see these people in person. He has to go to events. He has to actually talk to some of these people. That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
I'm surprised he said that. Usually, somebody that's
I've literally said that all the time. I don't get where this standpoint is that Attic said. I literally have done nothing but clown Metacritic for how they handle shit all the time.
Okay, but I didn't know that. I'm just saying. Usually,
but why are you acting surprised though? I'm shocked you would say that.
Yeah, because usually somebody that's tapped in at your level is way more things they decide to say and not say.
No, I ain't never gave a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, I can co-sign that. Attic don't care about, you know what I mean. I mean, he got relationships, but he's not over there glazing or caring what they're doing with their life and shit.
Dude, I be calling people out live when they be doing stupid shit.
I just know the level that you tapped in at, and like I just said, usually the people that are tapped in at that level are usually more what's the right word?
In tune.
And usually, no. Like they're usually less outspoken about certain things.
Oh, that's not Attic, bro.
When it comes to when it comes to other people that are in the same space as them. So it's
Nah, I
not to
ain't never
create,
give a shit about that
drama and
shit.
shit. It's like he's not like a BG. BG
Brother,
just goes at everybody. And I just don't know. I don't know of Addict doing that.
brother Papa John, thank you for the 5. But Ben's, I don't know what the fuck Ben's doing, and I don't even know why Media Molecule even has a fucking job right now, bro. So I don't know what a lineup looks like. I don't even know if we don't know. They don't say shit. PlayStation's never like that. These devs are not coming out updating us. They don't say shit until it's. I've noticed that about PlayStation. They keep their cards tucked until it's hey, we're ready to show something off. Other than that, they're not saying shit.
They got no choice. They spent like 3 or 4 years developing games as a service.
Trappy Driz, I don't know what this is. Did you see the game compounds locked behind Ultimate, or am I wrong? I might have read it wrong. What does he mean by that? Anybody know?
Say that again.
Did you see the game compounds locked behind Ultimate, or am I wrong? I might have read it wrong.
What game?
I assume GTA.
Oh, is he talking about GTA?
I don't know. I assume he said
he's
Ultimate.
talking about GTA.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is he talking about like the Ultimate Edition shit? Like, yeah, you can't. I'm hearing that if you walk into this, you won't even be able to open up a fucking like a tattoo parlor. You won't even be able to walk into that bitch if you don't got Ultimate. Like, it's just gonna be there, but you can't open the door. So I don't know what they're.
Stores, yeah. Certain
Yeah,
stores, yeah.
It's gonna be weird. Like I said, Grand Theft Auto is $100 game, people. Yeah, I know they're selling it for 80, but it's $100. If you want
They're
Grand Theft
selling you a
Auto,
stripped down version for $80.
that's right. It's $100 game, brother. That's it, bro. Like, damn.
I really don't care about like the cosmetic shit.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people do at it. A lot of people are looking at this game like, they're gonna bro. Realistically, when are we getting another Grand Theft Auto game? You know what I'm saying? Like, when? And fucking 20 years from now, maybe. Like, when we get, you know what I want Rockstar to fucking do after this? Go back to your old IPs, some of these linear experiences, and make sequels to them. Like, you know what I mean? That's what they can do, but they're not. They're gonna double down on it on Grand Theft Auto again because it sells way too fucking much. It makes them way too much money. You know what I mean? Maybe another Red Dead, but I want a Max Payne 4. I want fucking Bully. These are the games I want from Rockstar. I know, like, because we're gonna
They are
wait
doing
10
nothing
years.
of that.
Oh, I Addict, trust me, brother. But that's just what I want. I'm saying what I want. Realistically, it is what it is, bro. We're gonna wait 15 years. Here comes Grand Theft Auto again, and we're gonna do it all over again. God willing, I'm alive then. We'll see.
Crazy. It's kind of crazy to think about though, bro. Like by the time another Grand Theft Auto would come out, if it was 15 years, bro, fifth in our fifth game, man.
It might be longer than that. They'll probably go back to Red Dead, and that'll probably take them 10 years to make that shit.
No, I think Red Dead will come out somewhere by 2030. Be honest.
Hell no.
Nah, right? We ain't seeing a Red Dead to probably 5 years into 35.
The latest.
Brother, bro, they're full, bro. They're balls deep in Grand Theft Auto updates, this, that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Trust me,
true,
dog.
yeah,
They're not. They're not even. I mean, I like I said, I hope I'm wrong because I would love to see another Red Dead sooner than later. But nah,
You might see a GTA like 2040, 45.
Think about that. Hey, add 20 years to your life, people in the chat. That's when you see the next GTA, low key. Crazy. And
better savor this one because some of us ain't making it to the next one.
That's a fucking fact, bro.
Bro, let's be real, bro. There's been a lot of people who didn't even make it to this one.
Let's say how many people you lost along the way from 5 to 6 now?
That's facts. That's facts. I lost a lot of people. Native knows too. I've lost a lot of people from fucking 5 to 6, bro. Damn.
100%.
LA Noir. I would love a LA Noir.
Oh, LA Noir would be sick.
I would love that.
Shit, make another Bully too. Fuck.
You had gaming franchises start and end between 5 and 6. Like Destiny, for example.
Oh yeah, Destiny started at what? 2013?
14? I think it's 14, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, it started in 2014.
Brother, like I said, this is the biggest industry when it comes to entertainment. They make the most money, but yet you know what I mean, they can't, it's like it's not sustainable. We can't afford this. We got to drop them. We got to, we got to cut 100 develop. You know what I mean? It's like,
the
brother,
gaming industry also probably has the highest overhead too.
That is true. But it's just fucking crazy. Makes the most money, but yet it's not sustainable, bro. It's like, what the fuck? Unless you're Rockstar, bro. Rockstar, bro, think about it. Rockstar can go years without putting out a game and be just fine because
GTA 5.
You know what I mean? The storm's brewing, bro. They know what's coming. They know what they still have. That's why when Naughty Dog canceled Factions, brother, I hate to sound like a broken record, but 80% done. You're the biggest studio PlayStation has. You're the most trusted studio PlayStation has. But you can't handle 2 games at once, especially a game that's 80% towards completion. What?
xBLAZE. Factions getting canceled was ground zero. To be honest with you.
Downward slope since then.
And that was the one game they had that would have been.
I do think that that rumor that Bungie was being punished for some of their other titles, for some reason I feel like that's true. I do think like
for
Bungie,
sure the leadership. Yeah, the leadership for sure.
I do think that Bungie was not necessarily greenlighting some of these games, but speaking in a negative turn, that they didn't think the business model made sense in the long run or something.
Oh, so basically we was right when we said Bungie was just trying to get some other games canceled so they don't have competition.
I know. I don't think they were deliberately trying. I mean, they could have been right. So some of these business models may not have been good, but I don't think I don't think there was a conversation on how to fix it. It was okay.
Yo, Driz, I hope you're right, bro. But nah, man. That's the news, bro. I wake up, like I'm like, what the fuck? I see Jack live. 'Cause again, I'm not checking Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck is he? It has to be something big. Jack, you don't go the Are We Live
The
shit
only
like that.
time I know something went down before I see it on Twitter is if I wake up to a missed call from J-Dub.
That makes sense, brother. That makes sense. Hey, the podcast will be blistering hot all week. A lot of because I was thinking like, damn, there ain't shit to kind of talk about, low key.
Oh, so you're doing what you?
I might. It's 4th of July. Solid Cast is on 4th of July, so I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Damn.
Hey man, it'll kind of work out.
You think it'll work out?
People gonna be up.
Yeah, maybe we just fucking do it, right? Fuck it. I seen the Factions mod, so yeah, on PC you'll be able to play online multiplayer. From what the fuck I read, like,
yeah, somebody's working on a mod just to add multiple servers to Factions. They already got lobbies so far. That's how far they made it.
Brother, that's sad though. You know what I mean? Like I said, this dude probably has no development history and he's making shit like this happen. Like, it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me, bro. But like I said, hopefully PlayStation down the line gets their classic games and gives me an option other than fucking streaming the game, because I don't want to stream your fucking game. You know what I mean? You're dealing with all the fucking resolution fucking breakup, plus the resolution's at 20. You know what I mean? Like, brother, that's just a horrible. I tried to stream some of these games. They're okay, but it's like, god damn, bro. I hope they take care of their legacy games, bro. If you're not releasing any games, do the Microsoft model. Games are slowed down, right? Development slowed down. Games are not coming out frequently as they used to. Go to your legacy. Try getting these ports over. Why not? Shit.
Hey, Addict, since you Mr. Tab 10, I'm gonna ask you: Do you think the PS6 and Helix are the last console generation?
That's a tough sell because I think I think both want to go towards a digital store, but I don't know if like the infrastructure in the world is there, and I don't know where it will be in 10 years.
You guys seeing this thing right now from The Verge saying that Xbox is testing disc to digital feature?
Hey,
Jazzy put it in there. Yeah, Jazzy put it in there.
So
yeah,
basically, game key card.
Basically,
yeah.
Yeah, but
they always be following up on some PlayStation news. I swear to God,
bro, ain't it funny? My God, they're fucking quick too.
That was a rumor a while ago, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about bringing like old games to PC somehow through backwards compatibility.
Let me ask you guys a question. What would be a real, like, when it comes to like a launch game for PlayStation 6? What would you guys see in the future? Like, damn, all right, this is based off, they haven't released the game, based off what, like, not what you want, what you think is gonna be there.
I think they're gonna
Venom
hit.
game, probably.
Probably, yeah.
I think no.
I think Insomniac's gonna be the one studio that's gonna have to bring that, introduce a PS6 game like that into the forefront.
Like nothing.
Neither them or Naughty Dog, because they're the only people that ain't really hit anything yet. So
But heck, they're taking so much time with their fucking games, bro. Like it's not like Insomniac where they just crank shit out. Like it's like I don't know. I just think you're gonna see. I think Insomniac's gonna be the first one to do it.
Not only that, for like the PS6 like launch style, they definitely need like a big game that's gonna get people to convince them to buy a whole new system too.
That's
you
what I'm
need something
saying.
that can be used as a tech demo. So it's like that's where your
Astro,
thought process has to start at.
like Astrobot.
Brother, but the problem is, Jazzy, is if that game still runs on my PS5, I feel like that's a problem, bro. And it's probably going to be that way because Demon Souls. You remember Demon Souls was a PS5 exclusive. There was no PS4 port. You know what I'm saying? Returnal, same. Yeah, no PC port either, which is crazy. But yeah, you know what I mean. I feel like they need something substantial at launch. I really do.
The only thing I could think of off the top of my head would be a Resistance reboot.
That ain't happening,
bro. They're a superhero studio now, brother. I would want that, but that ain't. I don't see that happening, bro.
I do think there's people at Insomniac that want to work on something.
Yeah, probably another Ratchet and Clank game. I could see that happening as a launch.
Maybe Sucker Punch. I
That would be
heard
so
they're talking about doing
disrespectful.
Infamous again.
But I don't think
I
it'll
was
be
gonna
like
say
where you play as Ratchet. You'll just play as the old girl.
I was gonna say Sly Cooper, but I don't see that happening. I think we already got a statement saying that the people who there right now don't even have the passion to make that game.
Yeah, it would have to be like outsourced by another third-party dev.
Yeah, you already got Toys for Bob working on fucking Spyro already.
Yeah, so I think PS6 this generation, Sony's gonna have to make moves to where they have to like lock down certain games to be like exclusive to their platform. For, like,
Yeah, they're going to for sure. And it depends on how bad things are. I wouldn't be surprised if they start locking shit they've already announced to be to be cross-platform, to be PlayStation 6 exclusive, if they don't have nothing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, brother. I just hope going forward, we get some fucking games, bro. Just bring the games. I don't care where they're at. I just want games from PlayStation, bro. You know what I mean? I just want games from PlayStation, bro. I don't want things to take fucking 20 years. I don't. Like, I love Naughty Dog, but brother, like, you know what I mean? Y'all wasted time on fucking bringing ports over, remasters. I just want Naughty Dog to put out new shit. I want Ben to put out some shit. Blue Point's a travesty. It fucking kills me to this day. Literally I fucking hate it, bro. That was the worst one for me to hear. Like, oh my god.
I was told, and I don't know how like reliable it is, because the person, I mean, he's never like wrong, but a lot of like Naughty Dog's issues is Neil Druckmann like took a lot of his attention and put it on that TV show.
Yeah, it's like, bro, that's crazy, bro. These developers want to be fucking movie stars, bro. Make fucking games, man. Stay in your fucking lane, dog. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, bro. I'm sick of you trying to fucking go out and make movies and like, damn, bro. Yo, most movie games are flops. Yo, but most movie games flop, bro.
They do.
Like, bro, I don't understand it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's more risk in making a fucking movie game. Just go make. You know what
It's
I mean?
because they've always been wanted to be the directors, and like the gaming was just something that they loved, but they wanted the other thing more.
Sucker Punch. I think they need to move on from fucking Ghost. No more samurai shit. I think
no more samurai shit.
You know what I'm saying? I think they need to move the fuck on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Ghost of Yote was cool, beat it, cool game, but they need to move on, bro. Like, I don't think they can do another game with that setting again. Like, all right, bro.
I would
Yeah,
agree. I would agree.
They need
It
to
just
move on.
depends on how much the game sold. If the game sold fairly well, they're doing another one.
I know, right?
What if Sucker Punch took over Infamous?
Fire.
I actually really love the Infamous games. I would be supportive of that.
I want the Infamouses. I want the Killzone. The majority, trust me, people are Blaze. You rather have Killzone over Horizon? Yeah, I do. But I know I'm in the minority. I know I'm the one that's, you know what I mean? Like, dudes want. And look, Horizon's a dope, beautiful game. Like, yo, what Guerrilla did with that engine and that world is unbelievable, bro. But I just like, bro, why can't we have both? Like, why can't I have Killzone, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Overhead too much.
Everything's overhead,
I'm
bro.
gonna be honest. Killzone games sound like it will cost way too much to make nowadays.
A linear, bro. Think about it. A linear Killzone game.
The game has a art style that's so expensive to produce. It's like you gotta look to it that it would cost way too much.
And the problem too is like, I'm assuming that they're going to try to pull like a multiplayer aspect into the game, and from what I've been told, a lot of these publishers are trying to stay away from multiplayer right now. It's very hard to compete in the multiplayer space right now.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you see what people are going back to: PUBG, Apex Legends, right? Like it's the old reliable, bro. Like people are like they're trying these new games, but they're not staying on the new games. They're jumping right back to the fucking classics. They're going right back to the first ones. Like all these BR clones. Just look how many. Look at all the extraction shit is. Well, we're just getting started, bro. They're about to be a whole boatload of extraction games trying to fucking put their fucking mark out. But at the end of the day, bro, people are gonna play what works. What you know what I mean? What all the time they invested, they put money into certain games. They're going back to. You have to do something crazy.
We need the solid cast Mecha Chameleon.
Brother, I'm tired of Horizon 2, bro. We've had how many Horizons now? We had two mains.
And two multiplayers on the way.
You got one Horizon that's about to flop. You got the fucking Fortnite Horizon that's gonna flop heavy. Stamp.
You know what's funny? That gathering is actually successful. If you don't want no more Horizons, you better hope that shit flops. Because if it's not, you
flop back. I think it's
brother, it's gonna flop. And guess what? If Horizon Gatherings doesn't flop, we're fucked. Or I'm fucked. You guys.
I think you're safe. I know someone that. I think you're safe. I know someone that played it. They didn't say it was very appealing.
Oh, bro, I do too. I know multiple people that played it. I had a beta. I got into the beta and I didn't even play it. I decided not to, bro.
It's a no from you. Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't play games like brother.
I think it's gonna appeal to a specific niche audience.
The question is, can it keep them off of it?
The Concord.
Can it keep them off of other games? Because that's the biggest question.
I don't know. I can't say that.
And then is it going to be a free to play? I don't think so, because how much they got people work on Guerrilla working on this game.
Yeah.
Hey man,
It'll be $60 though. Probably $30-$40.
Brother. Herman Hulse is the CEO, brother. He not. Them games ain't going nowhere. You getting 3 more.
I could tell Jack wants that dude gone so bad.
I think everyone wants him gone, honestly.
Brother,
that guy fucking
the problem is that guy should just be back. Like you're a studio head. Like just go make games, bro. You know what I mean? Bring me back Jack Trenton, bro. That's what I need. That's my dog right there. Bring my guy Jack back in, and we'll be straight. But yeah, bro. Sony thinks the Horizon name was strong enough. You know what I mean, bro? Lego Horizons did not do well, right? Like the name can't just carry you everywhere, bro.
That was hopping off the porch because it's like out of all their IPs, they chose Horizon for a Lego game.
Something tells me Herman Hulse just has a kid to Horizon. He just wants to be able to fill it up.
And that God of War game, if it does well, I think it'll do decent, right? Like 3 million, that range. But I hope, brother, I just want. Oh, I seen this girl. I think Larry posted it about the girl. Like, oh, if you don't like the new God of War, you're not around women. You're insecure, and it's like, bitch, we just want to. When we play God of War, we want to play as fucking God of War. That's it. It has nothing to do with the women. Motherfuckers are buying Tomb Raider. We played Horizon. You know what I mean? What do you not understand, bro? We want to play Kratos, bro. We ain't trying to play nobody else. It's nothing personal. Has nothing to do with that. Shit is ass, bro.
I mean, all your franchises got now female leads on PlayStation now.
I think people. I think we've gotten to the point with discussion around that where like you have like the far left people, and I'm not even bringing this in politics, just the people that feel like extreme about one case, or the far right people that feel the opposite. Like they never want to agree that there's middle ground in any of their discussions. It's like the other person's wrong, and I'm right.
Ground. There's no middle ground, dude. Don't entertain that nonsense.
At both ends of the extreme.
Brother, and then Diggity, check this out. You got Horizon, some of the most gorgeous open worlds I've ever seen in my life, and then they go change the art style for Gathering. It's like, what? You have the beautiful open world, like, all right, Horizon co-op, right? Fighting machines together. All right, with that art style, with the decimate, but you go and deviate and change the fucking art style? Like, what? I don't understand it. Bro, this whole, listen, like I said, bro, I love women. You know what I mean? Been with one for 12 years. Love her to death. Love women. Love playing Tomb Raider. I don't mind. Listen, it's when you inject, I've said this a million times, when you take an existing IP and inject a female lead, it doesn't even have to be female. You inject anybody else into that role other than the main protagonist, I have a problem with it. That's it. It has nothing to do with it's anybody else. I had a problem with Atreus. Atreus was super powerful with the bow and arrow. His combat was cool. Brother, I'm fighting with Atreus. I'm seeing fucking rainbow dust. Like, bro, this ain't God of War no more, bro.
I actually really enjoyed I went and watched Supergirl. I actually liked that movie.
Oh my god. I heard that flop. Did it flop?
I mean, it flopped regardless. It doesn't take away the fact that I enjoyed the movie.
Oh yeah, it's all subjective, bro.
Yeah, I thought they.
Lose my number. Right?
I mean, whatever.
Kratos is God of War, bro. That's my thing, bro. It's not like, bro. I remember when Lost Legacy come out. Gorgeous game. People love that game. They enjoyed it. But I you know what I mean? Like, dog, I'm just big on that, bro. Just, you know what I mean? Call it something new, and I got no problem. You know what I mean? Stop putting the existing franchise over it and injecting a new character. I don't like that. I don't care if she's part of it.
Do you think that if they would have did a God of War with both of them in it, kind of like a Trace, but it has Kratos and her, do you think the reception would have been different?
Maybe, but guess what, Addict? That's the other thing these developers are doing too much. I don't need a sidekick for every fucking game I play, bro. There's always that side. You see Pragmata. They're always adding a sidekick, and that's to move dialogue and to move the story and to have so there's no dry, like whatever reason it is, they do that too much.
I've been watching old playthroughs of the old Resident Evil games, like the ones on the PS1. You'd go mad hours about talking to anybody.
Like I said, bro, it's done too much. It's not like I'm not hating on the idea, but I think it's just overdone lately. Just like the dual protagonist shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. You know what I mean? That's just how the fuck I feel, bro.
I think it's valid. And the thing that I don't like is like this concept that like no one likes women characters, and that's just not true. Like,
why didn't I have a problem with Miles Morales? Because Miles Morales is Spider-Man, brother.
Yeah, literally, he's
like, Are you good? Like, are you fucking high, Chrono?
And I think for some reason people be like that is not even remotely the same concept. Like they acting like you're saying, like I feel like they only see Peter Parker as Spider-Man when people say that. Like, but that's not Peter Parker is a Spider-Man, not the only Spider-Man. Like he's definitely the most popular, but it doesn't take away from the fact that he's not the only Spider-Man.
Right. Exactly. I mean, that's come on, Corona. That's simple enough, right? But I think I think we deviated off topic a lot. You know what I mean? But um, that's it. End of an era. I think I might change the title. End of an era. That's it. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
I saw you pop up on my TV. I was like, oh, he's opening the Discord, just talking to people.
Why are you saying that like it's a real thing? Come on.
No. Usually you're on StreamYard or whatever that program is.
I just went live. You know what I mean? I seen Jack, and he had to go to an appointment, or else he would have been.
I ain't gonna lie. When I see Jack with the Are we live, bro? I was like, I gotta watch that shit.
You know, no facts. It's must watch. But you know, my thing about Jack is, and I love you, Jack, but I wish Jack would go live more often. I don't want to see bad news every time Jack goes live. That's my thing about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Every time it's bad news, here comes Jack. Like, damn, Jack, can you just go live and just say, "Are we live, bro?" Like,
I mean, he streams a lot. Maybe not right now, but he used to stream a lot before his mom passed away. So it's not like he was never on stuff.
No, I'm saying the "Are we live?" So it's never really anything positive.
Well, I will say that if he used that "Are we live?" stuff often,
you can make a series. You can make a podcast.
It wouldn't hit as much when he needs an important one.
Maybe.
So I do think he needs to do more like conversation discussion things, but I can understand why him not wanting to use.
You're right. So save the "Are we live?" for the big things. I got you. All right, that makes sense. I just like I said, I just want my guy
do something funny live. Like we're not live or something.
I just want Jack to go live more, bro. Jack don't understand, man. He don't get it, bro.
I gotta jump on Weapon Wheel this week and ask BG why he got so much issues with Avatar.
Avatar, the game or the movie?
They were talking about Avatar, and BG was like, I don't see why people complaining about the TV show. I'm like, if you don't watch it to know what the fuck they're switching up, then clearly you don't care. Why are you talking about it then? Because some of the shit that they changed in that show, I don't understand how the company themselves just thought that they were going to get away with that.
T-Mac, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. Jack's too worried about Amazon. Bro, listen, I almost feel like Jack gets his package and beats the fuck out of it and then makes a video. Like, it's almost like there's no fucking way this keeps happening to this guy, brother. Like, there's no way. Like, dude just gets his pack, you know what I mean? Just fucking starts beating it down with a bat. Like, how the fuck does that keep happening to this guy, bro?
I wouldn't be surprised if the person that does his delivery watches him and he just does it just to see like a reaction at this point.
But shit, Addict, I mean, that's where we're at, bro. I don't want to take away. I think this year is gonna end up.
No, this year's gonna be good. It's a good year.
It's a good year for gaming, bro. Overall, I think
the past couple years has been good years, but there's just been a lot of fuckery going down at the same time.
Right. But I think like when people look back, they're gonna say this year was a good year, like one of the best year, one of the better years. I'll say one of the better years. I'm trying to think since the PS5 and the Xbox been out. I would say this is one of the better years, right? Unless you want to go back, I know a lot of people think Elden Ring was like, you know what I mean, one of them years, but
I think the past 3 years have been good years in gaming.
Yeah.
But I play a wide variety of stuff, so only thing I really don't play is like I don't really like racing stuff. Horizon's a little bit different. Like I don't play a whole lot of Horizon, but I enjoy the Horizon franchise. I don't play sports. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, Attic, I hope, my guy Attic can get me a fucking code for Gears, brother. You good? Attic, like that's like I said, bro. Do what you gotta do for me, bro. I'll give you want money, Attic, I'll give you like whatever you want to do. I need a Gears of War review code, please. I need that. You know what I mean? I'll give you what you need, brother. You let me know. Xbox don't fuck with me, so you're my only plug, bro.
Shit, they don't fuck with me half the
That's
time.
bullshit,
So
bro. You got developers on your fucking show. What are you talking, Addict?
Nah, in your stream, we'll have a conversation.
Brother, you're literally talk every time I see you at an event, you're talking to Xbox that associates or you know what I mean?
I am tolerated.
Brother, come on.
Hardhead, you hear this blasphemy, bro?
Come on, Addict. Please.
It's blasphemy, bro.
I am tolerated. I'm not saying that like everyone at Xbox don't like me. I'm just saying that I am tolerated.
Come on, man. I need them to tolerate me then. Let them tolerate.
I give Xbox credit though. At least they bro, for me to get codes from PlayStation, I need to either be on my knees or have 1 million subs. That's a fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
and I think that's one of the reasons that you
or
see
live
the
over
industry...
or live outside of the United States. Sorry to cut you off. Or live outside of the United States. That's the only option.
Yeah, if you in the UK, you don't even.
I think that's one of the reasons you see a lot of people like kind of get. That's what I'm looking for. Like, I feel like the industry's kind of like soft gloves with PlayStation a lot. And I think that's the reason, because like PlayStation has no problem blacklisting you at all. I've been told multiple people just blacklisting people just because they emailing them in the wrong tone. And
Hey,
they never
get
heard
that
from them again.
Hey, you fucking Brit, get in this fucking chat right now. Guys, get your ass in this chat. I got a bone to pick with you. And thank you, I almost called you Corey. I can't even think. Kimpachi, thank you for the 6 months. I didn't know you was live stream. Salute. Yeah, I think they have a thing called the bell, Kimpachi. If you really fuck with people, you know what I mean? You put a bell on and you know when they go live and shit. Love you, Kimpachi. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, Gaz is in your chat?
Yeah.
Gaz, come in here.
He's been so Hollywood lately. Oh my god,
come in here, guys. Stop with the bullshit. Get in here. I gotta talk to you.
Yeah, bro. I got a bone to pick with him. He was supposed to start a podcast with me, and he picked Fonz and fuck. I said, what? Nah, I'm just busting his balls.
That's actually a funny podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I like the guys there. I think they're cool. I'm not home, and you always have a bone to pick. Are you Israeli? Listen, I might have pockets like an Israeli and a nose like an Israeli, but I ain't Israeli. You good, bro? Gifted, thank you for the 11 months, bro. I'm asked. Look, you're supposed to be a fucking lawyer, guys. Get in here. Acting like you can't walk away for 5 minutes. My God, bro. Hollywood. I'm telling you, bro. Hollywood ass.
He's not Hollywood.
He's Hollywood now, bro. You can't get a hold of him.
So the next time I call you, you don't pick up, I'm just going to automatically say that you Hollywood?
Listen, Addict, I always pick up for you. And best believe now until the end of the year, I will be picking up for you.
He's like, just in case you got something for me, yo, I'm picking up every call.
Whenever Addict call me, I'm like, yo, because, Addict's hooked me up with a couple of review codes in the past. I'm just going to be honest about it. I didn't know if you want me to tell Addict, but
no, that's fine. Essentially what happened is we'll get sent like X amount of codes, and if someone on the podcast don't want theirs, I still got to make content with. Like,
I get the leftover Iron Lord codes. Fire. But no, when Addict calls me, I always like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Bro, you know what? I don't answer calls for a lot of people. I'm just like, I don't do well with responding and phones and shit like that. But when I see Addict, I try to answer.
Like when I see Addict,
I try to answer for my guy.
This is not making your. Now you say you only pick up the conversation because it might benefit you,
brother. Return on investment is a real thing. Return on investment. Well, what the fuck am I picking up my phone for some of you fucking... You know what I mean? I don't want to get into it. Blaze always gives. I give to fucking everybody, bro. So yeah, I want some... You know what I mean? I want some return.
I ain't even got the Blaze 4K phone number.
No. We got to fix that, Hardy.
I don't even know why I got it. I can't remember something happening. No, it was Wu Chang. That's the reason I have your number.
No, you had my number before that.
Now Wu Chang of all the games you
Kiso,
got
thank
this.
you for the 46 months, bro. Big Kiso with the 46 months, my game share partner. Fire. Yo, thank you, Rich, for becoming a member. And Black Metal Gaming Xbox could have the easiest dub and say physical stays. Literally.
I don't think look that would please some people, but I don't think there's more people that I think there's a lot less people than you guys think that would give them credit for that.
Actually, it's rumored that the next Xbox is going to be digital only also. So,
Farb, how you doing, brother?
Doing all right.
I know you're devastated by the news. You're a physical collector.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. Like honestly, I've decided I'm like this is kind of sealed. I'm not getting a PS6.
You ain't getting the PS6.
No.
Farb. Can we put a bet on that?
Sure.
So I give you 3 years.
All right.
$100.
Got it. 3 years from the launch date.
Okay.
Okay, what's this 3 years thing about?
He's not getting the PS6. Yo,
I don't even know
Farb
the
is a
bet.
console. He's a console peasant. I know.
I have zero self-control over shit like that.
I know it's tough. Like that Xbox.
Hold on.
Oof, I want it, but I can't.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Blaze knows that I'm as cheap as possible, and so I'll hold out. Like I held out for an indie game that went on sale for 60 cents. Okay, I'll hold out.
Yeah, bro, you are
60
cheap.
cents.
Yeah, no, he's cheap like that, bro. Nah, I'm telling you, he's cheap like that. There's a lot of PC guys that are cheap like that, bro. You know what I mean?
I saw the game went on sale for 60 cents, and then I missed it, and then it went back to its base price of $1, and so I was like, nah, I'm waiting until that thing.
This
I
dude
waited
sent me
months.
a $12 game addict. I was shocked. I'm like, you spent $12 on me? Like, wow. I was shocked. That's literally a membership for a year. Fire. Steve, thank you for the 5. PlayStation with the bad news today, and we'll have some positive news in a few days. We know the cycle. LOL, all love. Brother, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's the one.
I was actually thinking, these layoffs and shit's about to happen. It's like you could have just saved this for a little bit. like this has happened in 2028. You should have just let the fires that be burnt Microsoft and Xbox alive and just sat back and didn't give them any bad publicity.
100%, bro. I was
hoping.
I
just realized.
Yeah, go ahead, Farm.
I was gonna say, what's gonna secure me not getting the PS6 the first 3 years? The prices are gonna keep going up, because all the RAM companies say the prices for RAM are gonna like double in the next couple of years, and then they're gonna increase again.
Well, hopefully something happens between now and then, brother. Like I said, this shit's gonna just blow up.
It looks like the earliest. I heard like the earliest that we're gonna see even a slowdown is 2030. Something like it's ridiculous. Like
with
hardware, we're done.
with the trajectory that we have now, that's probably looking at it. But here's the thing, like they can only go off the information that we have now. I've talked to some people that like work in those kind of departments, and like all it takes is one day, like one of the big companies decide they're done with, because a lot of people are losing a lot of money in this AI push. It just depends on who finds it more still worthy of investing to this degree, and that could change it any day.
I hope so. I hope I'm wrong, like, dude. I don't want to like I hope that I'm wrong.
Listen, you're just a, you know what I mean? I get it. People want their physical media. Black Metal Gamer with the 2, he said, the only physical hardware now is the Evercade and the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is on its way too. Best believe it'll happen. I wonder. I was thinking about the Vita when they stopped selling the cartridges, and I remember saying those shits were expensive. They're expensive. So it's gotta be way more money than a fucking disc to put that shit on a cartridge. I best believe that.
Yeah.
The problem with like next gen hardware is I do think that shit's gonna come out. It's gonna be mad expensive, and if there's no competition in this space, when shit starts to level out, those prices are staying exactly where they are.
Let me ask you guys a quick question. What do you think? Do you think physical media will go up like as a? You see, there's no
Yes,
maybe
like $80 the standard.
Oh my god.
Physical media.
$80.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm sorry, not physical media, just games in general.
Yeah. No, okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't think it's going to be the standard across the board at first, for like maybe the first year or two. I think it's going to be like the big companies that know that they have people hook, line, and sinker, like Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, FIFA, all like basically all the games that are essentially just gambling games. Basically, all these games where people are dumping hundreds of dollars every single year. They will raise their price because those people will pay for literally anything. Other companies, other companies won't raise their games immediately. I don't feel like, but I feel like after the first like year and a half, 2 years, after like the general consensus with people, as like, people get more used to spending $80 on certain games, I think they'll slowly ease it into like the standard AAA games.
Blaze, do you know how much Mario Kart World was when that game first came out?
80.
90. It was $90, and people bought it. Sony noticed this, so I guarantee you, games will be $90 at one
That's
point.
Nintendo, brother. Mo Chocolate. You guys have been paying. You paid $90 to throw a mushroom at fucking Luigi for the 20th time, brother.
Yeah, but also with Mario Kart World, we're not sure how many of the number is actually inflated via like a pack-in title, because a lot of the Switches sold it was packed in with it. So we're
yeah,
not.
mine was packed in with it.
Mine too.
Oh yeah. Switch
Yes.
2. Yeah, when I got the Switch 2 for my kid, he had the Mario Kart World bundle. Yeah.
But separately, the game was the fact that they sold that game for $90. It's everyone, they wait for someone else to do it so they can do it as well.
Here's the thing though, I don't think it's going to be like mad easy for them to pull that off either. I do see way more pushback from $80 titles than I ever did 70, and it does feel like, I mean, it was so much of a pushback. Like Microsoft pulled the Outer Worlds from 80 to 70, and even though that was the best decision for that game, the fact that they saw so much backlash that they even considered doing it is wild on its own.
And no offense to Outer Worlds, but I just don't think they have the.
No, that was not a that's a $60 game if anything. Like,
I just have that clout.
But see, there's no like mandates. You know what I'm saying? Like people pick and choose the game's 80, the game's 60. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. So you know, that like bro, I can put out a game on Steam right now, and I can pick the price whatever I want. I can put this shit for fucking $200. It don't matter.
I shouldn't need to do a payment plan to pay for a fucking game. It shouldn't be like that.
Well, when's that's what I'm saying. If your console costs $500 and you're paying $80 for a fucking game, but then the value of the games devalue and the value of the console goes up. It's just like, bro, we're in a fucked up situation, bro. We're in a unique fucked up situation. We've never been in this situation before. Never.
I mean, do y'all think because of the tariffs that's why they're so pricey, or just they're being greedy?
I think it's a variety of factors. I don't think it's like one or the other.
Yeah,
I think that we're in like one of the worst economic rates that we could have. You know, I feel like some of these companies have wasted so much money trying to clout chase. There is some greed in that, trying to get some of that money back.
It's definitely both. So the prices going up because of RAM makes total sense. I get it, but also at the same time though, once they see that people are still going to pay for this stuff at like the prices, they're gonna keep pushing it even when they don't have to, because more money.
Because fuck you, pay me.
Yeah.
Brother, we're fucked. I'm telling you, man. And I don't think anybody's gonna blink an eye. I think people are gonna keep buying games and they're not gonna blink an eye, bro. That's it.
If people are gonna buy the PS6 and they're complaining on Twitter, they are part of the problem.
Brother, everybody's gonna continue buying games and not, you know what I mean? they're gonna you know what's another $10? What's
I
another
don't.
$10 until these games are fucking $100 a piece going forward, bro.
I've always been on the stance that you know the the blame's always on the company, not the person buying it, because a lot of the time these companies are just taking advantage of people's passions. So you know, I can't. It's easy for me to say on like factors of when I get like a lot of these games for free and stuff. I'm never going to blame the person that just wanted to play the game.
At a certain point, I do gotta start also blaming the consumers because people just be buying dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like the people who spend like, there's like an Overwatch pack right now. That's like $100 for like 4 skins or something. Like, nah, if people pay for that, they're stupid. That's dumb.
Hey, like I said, dog, when they're looking at analytics and they're seeing dudes paid $50, you know what I mean, just in fucking skins and ultimate editions, bro. Like we've all been part of the problem, including myself. It is what it is, brother.
A lot of these companies they look at they look at Blaze and rub their hands together.
Oh yeah.
You're the problem, Blaze.
But see, but if I like a game,
What
I
was
don't
that
mind
game? Oh,
investing.
it was Infinite. Blaze paid and like jumped everyone on the battle pass. I remember that shit.
But guess what? I played the fuck out of Infinite. Like I continued playing it for months and months and months until you know what I mean it died out. But I played that, bro. I don't mind investing into games I fuck with, bro. I don't
I
care,
respect
bro.
that though.
You know what
See,
I mean?
and that's what I'm saying. Like you're a passionate person. I'm never gonna blame, you know, the whales and stuff in these communities. It's always the developers and publishers that take advantage of that.
I think the helicopter in Breakpoint was way more egregious. That's crazy. Because didn't you like jump into like Breakpoint and buy some helicopter or something?
Oh, that's just some solid Rev lore. But yeah, like you know what I mean? We were just saying we were just busting balls. But like, brother, that and what Infinite was a free game, right? The multiplayer portion. So I mean,
What do you think Rev's opinion is on all this, Blaze?
I know Rev's been digital for like since the PS4 because we game shared up until like 2022 we game shared. Then he went to his son he got a PS5 so. But he's all digital. I know Rev owns physical media though. He owns a bunch of PS3 games, a bunch of shit like that. You know what I mean? So, but I don't think he gives a fuck to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Rev.
I think most people don't care. But unfortunately, like the 80% of people that don't care because they no longer participate in physical media, it still sucks that the 20% of people, you know, got to deal with the no physical media going forward.
Brother, it's not about if like me. Yeah, it doesn't affect me. I might not give a fuck, but it's everybody else. Like I feel for everybody else, the people that do give a fuck. You know what I mean? But personally, no, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't. You know what I mean? This shit. It's just like, bro, we always get bad news, you know what I mean? And then they'll throw us those. I don't know who super chatted, but shout out to you. They always sprinkle in some, you know what I mean, some good news to make us feel better. But
where's the good news?
a game release, right? A fucking some bullshit. You know what I mean? We get, bro. How old is everybody? I feel like the majority of people in my chat, I feel like they're a little bit on the older side. I'm not calling anybody old. I'm just saying I feel like we're on the we're on the mature side of things, and
Yeah.
like this is a lot of people's only hobby. So a lot of people don't give a fuck. You know, they work all week. They like, I'm buying my game that I want to play. But see, that's why like I'm not into every game. But the games I'm interested in, you damn right I'm buying them. Like if I'm interested, I'm buying. There's a lot of fucking bullshit out there that I don't buy that a lot of people play. You know what I mean? They support, but I can't do it. You know, so.
I think I'm the youngest one here. So I'm 22. I think I'm the youngest one here.
Are you the young? How old are you?
22.
You're 22?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, brother. Maybe you know, Maybe going forward, you'll be, you know what I mean? You'll think about. You're already cheap though, Far. You don't buy games. You play fucking side-scrolling mobile games, bro. I love you, bro, but you play iPhone games, Far.
Actually, I do. Actually, no, I do buy a lot of games. It's just I buy them at like a discount. Because like on the Steam Summer Sale, I think I've spent about like 160, 170. Got like what 10 something games.
Black Metal, thank you for the 5. That's a fact. You know, they're conditioned. Yeah, they're conditioning people now. So by the time the PS6 rolls around, they don't gotta fucking come out and make these statements. You know what I mean? Because think about it. The PS6 comes out, they show the reveal. Well, where's the other SKU? Where's the other dick? You know? So yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact, bro. Damn. Look at this. 32, 34, 43, 29.
Holy unk.
I don't know. I don't know if 32 is a young buck. I don't know.
I was gonna say, I heard the official rules is 36 and up is unk.
What's an unk consider? I don't know what an unk is, but
unk basically just means like midlife, basically.
Yeah. People are starting to call. People are calling Cog and King unks in the chat now.
Low key, they are though. Low key. I'm waiting for my gray hair. I don't got no gray hairs, bro. I'm waiting.
Blaze, how old are you?
We're still alive, brother.
He's like, ask when I'm dead.
We're still alive, brother. I'll let you know when we're off stream. You know.
Wait, hold up. I got a DM. Don't tell anybody I'm 43 from Blaze. Okay.
Nah, but I'm around. If you know what Jack's age is, that's where I'm around. So
I don't. I'm 37. You older or younger?
I might be right with you, brother. Just a little, you know what I mean? Right near.
You.
Okay.
Yeah, brother. You know what's crazy is I never thought I would even like. You know, when you're 30, you think you have a lot of time, bro. You don't got a lot of time. This shit just happens quick, bro. Like this shit. You know what I mean? I used to make fun of like, oh, look at this old fucking idiot. Like, you know, now you become the old idiot. It's like, well, it is what it is.
It'll never happen
to me. 18 is a young adult. Brother, like I said, that's why I'm so restrictive on these games. I'm not trying to act like I'm too cool for school, bro. It's just like you know what? You know, I'm gonna tell you this story. I think I've told it before. They recommended I play anime, okay? Watch anime, Attack on Titans. I'm in the living room. I put on Attack on Titans. My kid was over there. I go get a drink. I come back, and my girl and my kid are staring at this naked guy walking down the fucking city. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit scarred me. Like I was like, wow, that's a wrap. I'm not like you'll love this show. I'm like, oh, bet. I go get a drink, come back, and there's a naked ass walking across my screen. I said, bro, that's a wrap.
I will say that that is probably my favorite anime of all time.
Is it? I heard it's fire. Like it's gory and shit.
Like they do eventually, like, because right now at the beginning, those Titans, like the naked people walking around, is definitely the center of attention. But it does get to the point where like they kind of go away for them a little bit. So
I think my favorite anime is Death Note.
Yeah, I love Death. I think Death Note's the best suspense anime ever made.
Dude, the first half is so good. Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I tried, bro. But like I just, you know, I mean, that face my girl looked at me like, "That's what you're watching?" I was like, "Oh shit, all right."
She judged.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give, bro. She's been with. She ain't going nowhere now. She already said she's like, bro. I mean, how do I see? I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, bro. You know what I mean? You come in my room and it looks like a fucking strip club. Like, you know what I mean? I got lights everywhere. It's like, so. But I like what I like, bro. You know, and I'm never gonna tell someone not to play a game, but just don't expect me to play that shit. That's all.
I think you should try Attack on Titan again.
They told me to watch Shampoo.
Shampoo
Samurai.
Yeah. Was that basketball? No, I don't know what it was about. I forget.
No, the basketball anime is different. That's a different show.
You should if you want to watch something that like you and your kids and your
No,
girl
no, no.
can
They don't gotta be
gravitate.
involved. They don't.
Oh,
I mean, well, if you got something, let me know.
Solo Leveling is a pretty easy, casual, friendly type of anime.
See, Berserk.
I think the only thing I've watched in the last I don't know how many years is Demon Slayer, but that's it.
Someone told me Dark Souls is based off Berserk, or that's where Miyazaki got it from. That's not an anime.
Yeah.
Shit.
There is an anime adaptation. Yeah, actually, Blaze. The freaking introduction of the anime of actually might come up. It's like a Sekiro anime. It's looking pretty good, actually.
Guys, let me take a piss real quick. I'll be right back. 1 second, all right?
I think Blaze might like the Sekiro anime. Probably. It looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks decent. I might check it out.
Yeah. Or we could probably get him to watch like that. What's the Cyberpunk Edgerunners?
Okay, I've heard that's good. I haven't watched it. Same thing with was it Devil May Cry? Didn't they do a couple seasons? I think everyone liked that. I just haven't watched anything.
As far as I'm aware, like if you like the story of the games, you won't like the anime. But if you go into it as like as its own thing, it's okay. Apparently.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care about the story in Devil May Cry. It's all about the gameplay for me.
Yeah, that is a gameplay strictly only series for me. Oh my god. Too much. $20 for COD Ghost. Too much. That is like those yearly games should be like $5. That is crazy work. Yeah, no, but chat, we're cooked. Like we're straight cooked. Everything's going up. How long until they announce another PS Plus price increase or Game Pass price increase? Brother, we're so. Oh my god.
They'll probably try to make it through the year before they do any more, but like I said,
Let's
try.
hope.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Like, and I'm like, I want to get the A and Thor. I see like every like what it feels like every month they have to like raise the price again by another like $30-$40. It's like, oh my god, this thing was like 300 and now it's like 5 something. That's crazy.
For what?
The A and Thor. It's like a handheld.
Yeah, the Thor. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's got a couple increases. The Retroid Pocket 6 got a couple increases. I was looking at one of those. I ended up just not getting one.
You know what hurt the most? Like, dude, I went back and I was like, I was watching like 9-year-old videos from a channel called Tech Deals talking about like the old GTX cards, and they were talking about like the best value for your buck for $150, a GTX 1050 Ti, and it could play most games at medium to high settings. And I'm like, oh my, dude, it feels like an entirely different world.
Oh, it is.
Like,
Definitely
yeah,
is.
I'm looking at all these old prices, and it's, dude.
I think that all changed with the 30 series because that's when the crypto mining boom took off, and that's when cards got crazy expensive.
Yeah, bro, it's just. Yeah, we're cooked.
Yeah, enjoy what you have now, and kind of I don't know, ride it out, see what happens over the next couple of years. Really, it's kind of the best advice.
I'm gonna be riding this 4070 Ti Super till the wheels fall off.
Oh, that's plenty. You're good.
Yeah, and then I got a base PS5 like when they first came out. Actually, I got it under MSRP for like less than $20 actually than what it was supposed to be worth. So I can, if there's any game that comes out on PS5 that I want to play, I'll dust it off.
I got my PS4 in 2020 or PS5, sorry, in 2021, and I sold it in 2024.
Fellas, I gotta fucking run. Got some shit to do, but I appreciate everybody pulling up, man.
All right, later, boys.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it, bro. Chat, appreciate you. Shout out to everybody with the new members, all the super chats. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love and support, brother. Maybe Solidcast is 4th of July. I'll let y'all know. Thank you, though. Have a great day. And long live physical media, baby. Deuces. Nice.